because we've got someone else on the show today.
Oh, and this person is, because I know you love him.
This person is my old gaffer, Marcus Thornton of Tempest Records.
How you said you don't like the fucking Birmingham clubs because of the people coming to the store. This is why I don't like Villa, because of the fans. You can tell he's Villa by the way he is.
I bet you he said 1982 more times
this
year than he said Tempest.
Yeah.
100%. How many of them you got, mate? Oh, I've only got 30 for you. No, that weren't the question. How many of them you got?
Is this true?
I've got 100 on me. They're ours.
Look at that guilty laugh.
Just so nobody else can have
He's
the
like, no one
promos
knew
and that.
about
Like.
this. Hang on, there's me, Pratt. You've got integrity. There'll be 2 minutes ago. Oh, I like that. You've got integrity. Like, what the fuck?
Looking back,
Yeah.
you know, you realise now you was actually getting paid for hanging around, playing records, chatting to your mates. You know what I mean? There's not many jobs.
Yeah, that's probably why he
I
enjoyed it.
like that.
Welcome to the Ranting and Raving podcast with myself, Wayne Scott Fox, and Michael James Williams.
Well, you give him a full name out like that, man.
Did you laugh then?
No,
I heard someone else laugh.
I mean,
Who was laughing, Michael? Tell us.
that's because we've got someone else on the show today.
Oh, and this person is, because I know you love him.
This person is my old gaffer, Marcus Thornton of Tempest Records. Welcome on, mate.
How you doing, guys?
Have we got a round of applause?
we
We should get one of them
these.
ones.
Booyaka,
Oh,
booyaka.
that'll do. That'll do.
That's the floor he worked on anyway.
Booyaka, booyaka.
We should have got like, you know, the old school, hey, and clapping
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
crowd from like the 50s and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said to you when I saw you, it's good to finally meet you.
And you, mate?
All he ever goes on about is Tempest is the best job he's had. Tempest is this, and Tempest was his life.
That has been mentioned a few times.
And you.
Okay.
Oh, and Brett.
And Brett.
Brett Maverick.
Yeah.
Brett Maverick.
So he's been on there.
So to have you here is an absolute pleasure. And like Mickey said, he put the post up asking, anybody got any questions? No one really said any
No
questions.
one wanted to ask any questions.
They were just praising you. They were just like legend, whole family's a legend. So I thought this is going to be interesting tonight.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, we'll see, yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
So I did enjoy my time at Tempest, and that question's come
We
up on
fucking
here a
know.
few times.
It's all you fucking say every time.
It's come up a few
Best
times.
job I've had, Tempest.
It was.
Best time you've had, love. Working at Tempest.
Don't get me wrong, it could be a fucking nose to work for, like, but it is what it is.
Looking back,
Yeah.
you know, you realise now you was actually getting paid for hanging around, playing records, chatting to your mates. You know what I mean? There's not many jobs.
Yeah, that's probably why I enjoyed it.
Like that. You know
But
what
I
mean?
took a lot of what I learned at Tempest into when I had my own business, like the way things were filed and nothing was out for the public to touch. Anything that was behind glass.
Yeah.
So with my shop, like obviously working in Birmingham town centre, we didn't have a shoplifting problem
No.
because no one could fucking get to me.
Well, yeah.
You'd have a few pinch 'em off singles off the side maybe, but you weren't losing fucking hundreds a day like Beatties was and things like that.
No. Well, over time, you know, you learn the business, don't you?
Yeah.
And, you know, your customer base. So obviously, as you say, we had all the stock behind the counter.
Yeah.
We just had, you know, covers
Out, yeah.
and that. So there was nothing really to thieve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I don't know if people really would have, because for some reason
They would have. I worked in, don't forget what I did. Don't forget what I did before I come to you.
Yeah.
I worked in loss prevention, so
Yeah, but
they would
also,
have.
when your clientele the same people pretty much all the time,
Exactly.
like a recycle, so
You
it's
know.
the same
Yeah.
faces.
It was the same people, and they all seem to feel a part of Tempest.
Yeah.
Where, you know, you go into, I don't know, JD Sports. If you got banned from JD Sports, you'd just go to Foot Locker.
Yeah.
You know, whereas we did have a niche,
Yeah.
and we had our own customers.
If you wanted that West Coast hip hop, you had to come to us.
You had to come to
Yeah.
us, and you had to be polite, or I wouldn't serve you. You know what I mean?
You've had a few rumbles down there, haven't you?
You know, the way I looked at it, mate, it was what put the food on my family's table.
Yeah.
You know, it was like letting people into my house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I grew up with that in my life. You know,
Yeah.
I was born in that record shop.
Yeah.
You know, so I, you know, if somebody was coming in there, it was like me opening my front door.
Yeah.
And coming into my living room. You know what I mean? If you're going to take the mick out my fucking family and take the food off my table,
We're having a scrap.
you know, we're going to have to sort it out, you know.
So, like, obviously, Tempest has been gone for quite a while now. The legacy's still there.
Still a name.
The legacy's fucking...
Still a name. People,
Yeah.
You still say Tempest, people know.
I still see people
Okay.
posting pictures of their bags online with
Their
green
green
fingers.
hands.
Yeah.
I guarantee a lot of the youth them days got their posters and stuff from you as well, from on the walls.
Yeah.
Like all the flyers and stuff.
The
they
flyers.
So how do you feel when you hear the word Tempest now?
Yeah, but still with pride and smile and,
Yeah.
you know, it was a big part of my life. As I say, I was born there pretty much. It was in the family when I was born.
Yeah.
So it was always something I was around. I grew up in record shops, you know, so it was a big fun.
Your dad had more than one at one point, didn't he?
He started off with the one which was strictly reggae in Los Ells. That's how it started. And then in the 80s, when there was just vast amounts of money in records, basically.
Yeah.
You know, even the underground stuff was like the Jam, Who, Specials, Clash. You know, so the record sales were just phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember when, like, you know, when the tapes come out and you could start recording the radio on a Sunday, you know, the top 40 or whatever. So it was the only way to get your music, you know.
Yeah.
And in the 80s, I think my old man got up to about 12 shops.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Fucking hell.
But then it all went a bit wrong with a court case with Richard. And he ended up bankrupt. And that's when Tempest started, and he just decided he wanted one shop with it all.
Everything in one place.
And
Yeah.
that's where we kind of ended up in Ball Street and just...
That's why you put all the darker stuff downstairs, the emos on the fucking ground floor and the techno buds upstairs.
It wasn't like that when we first started.
Okay.
Tempest was... Tempest moved into Ball Street in the late 80s. So he was in Los Ells in a reggae shop from about 65 to for about 15 years. So just before 1980, just before the riots, he just got out in time. And then he went to Dale End, which was down by the Hummingbird, which was his first shop, and it was called Inferno. But that, as I say, it was like, you know, he did a lot of import hip hop. He'd always imported a lot of records himself.
Reggae was a big thing for him as well, wasn't it?
But that's where, because the first shop was in Los Ells.
Yeah.
So-
Didn't he have that label, Black Wax or something on
He
them
had
lines?
2 labels. One was Black Wax and one was Locks.
So your dad was like the original David Rodigan then, weren't he?
Pretty much, yeah.
The white man living in the black man's world.
But he grew up just round the corner in Aston, in a way.
Yeah.
And he basically got a job in Los Ells, which was a TV repair kind of shop.
Yeah.
Mending TVs, mending stereo equipment and that. And the guy retired, and all the Jamaicans were coming in for stereo equipment and said, "You got any music?" So in the end, he went over to Jamaica and started bringing the music in.
Definitely the original Rodigan then.
Yeah. So
That's commitment, that.
he was just a bit daft, I think, you know, to be honest. They were asking for records, and he was like,
Supply and demand, didn't he?
yeah, you know, I'll get a few records. They'll buy the stereo equipment as well. He just thought it would boost people coming in and sales and that, and then realised he couldn't actually get what they wanted here. So he decided he'd go to Jamaica and get some. So he booked a flight, got there for hire a car, get a map, and he'd arranged to meet a guy who owned, it was called Randy's Records in Kingston. He'd arranged to meet this guy. He said he got his map. He fucking gets in his motor. He says, "There's no fucking road signs." He says, "I'm fucking driving around Kingston like, going, the fucking hell am I?" Fucking trying to ask people like little white geezer in the 60s, in his early 20s. He got red glasses, like, you know, remember them red glasses they all fucking wore in the 60s, like driving around Kingston. Like, what the fuck's
Where's this
going
place?
on? So in the end, he finds Randy's Records and he becomes good mates with him, to be fair. And he went over, you know, all the time when we, you know, in the fucking 60s, 70s. Good excuse to go in it, you know what I mean? Go,
Business trip.
fucking business trip, mum. No, to his missus, like me mum. And he used to stay with King Tubby out there, like, and he lived in the hills in Kingston. And he says they used to be there every night, like sitting by the pool, playing some reggae, having a smoke and that, like. He says all you could hear was the gunshots in the background, like down in Kingston, the fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, my old man's like, fucking hell. And it's just like, the once he was in Randy's and some geezer come running in, fucking got a meat cleaver, threw it at his head, fucking ran out again, like, so, you know, he did all that, moved down into Dale End, and then, as I say, like, I think he just had enough after 15 years in those hours, really, and just thought, you know, and I say all the music was changing. There was like this punk and mod era was coming in and that. And, you know, I remember speaking to some of the staff from back then, and they were like, you know, he said I think it was the Jam had come in to do a signing, like. I says, right, you know, how many did you get for it? He says, we had 2,000 copies and they'd gone by dinner time.
Fucking
You
hell.
know what I mean? It's just because that's how everyone got the music, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
It's the only way you could get it, wasn't it?
Yeah, everyone just, you know, was obsessed with, like, spending their pocket money or whatever it was on, you know, the next new album and that. So, and then he stayed there for about 10 years. And it all went a bit peaked on because he was importing a lot of records, which we'd always did. And even to the end, you know, we tried to buy stuff from abroad directly, the hip hop in and stuff like that. And it all went a bit wrong and he shut all the shops down. And then we went up into Ball Street. And as I said, at the beginning, it was vinyl in the basement.
Yeah.
It wasn't genre split.
Okay, just all the vinyl.
It was all vinyl because there wasn't even really dance music or rave or
No,
anything.
because you got another 10 years before that kicked in properly.
Yeah, you know, so it was just all. It was very stale, in my opinion. It had gone through all these eras of like underground music and all your pop stuff, like, had started becoming your 90s, I don't know, Spice Girls and all that kind of jargon.
Yeah.
And the business was a bit lost, really. It was just vinyl downstairs, CDs on the ground. And I was about 17 and I wasn't working. And the old man, you know, go upstairs and sell VHS, some fucking videos. Like, you know what I mean? And it was only to get me fucking off the dole, really. And it was shit, to be fair. And then Tower Records decided to open up.
That was Corporation.
That was at the bottom of
New Street.
By the ramp.
New Street Corporation, street corner.
On the
weren't
corner there,
Yeah.
yeah. And because they saw us as their rivals, they actually poached about 50% of the staff.
Okay.
They came in and, like, offered the staff all, like, these fucking luxuries and we're going to do this. And, you know, the shop was, Tempest was just, it had no direction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one of the lad, John, who came back to work for us near when you were there, he originally worked there, but he had left to work in a dance shop called Pure. And we'd just got no staff and the old man was like, we're fucked, really, you know what I mean? and so it was decided we'd go split the shop up into genres. So the basement was rock indie. The ground floor was soul, hip hop. The hip hop was the only one thing really keeping the business alive. And upstairs, they just went, I was basically a security guard to stop people going into the office. They were just like, if you want to do a dance floor, do a dance floor, like, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, all right. And like, you know what I mean? And at this time, I just started partying at a club in London called Lost, which was run by Steve Bicknell, which was an original techno club sort of thing. There was no one in Birmingham knew, if all the people in from Birmingham, I knew that when we went to Lost, there was 2 cars. There was like 7 of us who used to go down once a month. And we used to meet up with like Mr. C and Eddie Richards and all them. And it was like
Fabric lot.
Fabric Boys. And they used to have like Richie Horton, Derek May, Kenny Larkin. It was all like no one in
The innovators of that scene, weren't they?
And like my old man had said, well, you can have a dance floor if you want. And I thought, well, I was fucking tripping off my head every weekend, like loving it, like the fucking, no one in Birmingham was, I'm not being funny. There was like, I got introduced to it. The one lad had been introduced because his brother was living in London and knocking around with Mr. C and that.
Yeah.
And, we used to go down his house, get the 303 out.
See, he has to get me every time I mention things like this, because every time I talk about my clubbing, it's hand in hand, isn't it? It's what come with it.
Yeah.
You can't help but talk about it.
Yeah,
if you don't talk about it, you're not telling the truth.
Nah.
But that's the clubbing days. He talks about like now. Well, I might get a line and do what the fuck?
Don't do that no more.
Well, I am referring to like fucking 35 years ago. You know what I mean?
There's a big difference in that.
I'm referring to 35 minutes ago.
He's still going to know how great it is now. Like he's just not quite as good as it was back then.
Yeah, it's not quite the same, is it?
Nah.
Yeah. So we used to go down, get the 303 out, and I was like, fucking loving techno. And I was told, have this department in the shop, make sure no one robs the office and nothing else is, expected of you. So I just thought, right, I know what I'm going to do. So I got the list from the record distributors, and it was all American stuff. So it was early, Dance Mania Records, Model 500, John Atkins, Cybertron. Like, a lot of people from London saw Kraftwerk as like the original innovators of the pioneers of the electronic music and that. So it was everything that filtered down from that, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, there's no one in Birmingham even knew about it really, and I knew there was a handful of people that were going to buy stuff off me. That's all that was expected really.
That's all
that's
all you need.
That's all it needed. It was a kindergarten really, and within a couple of years, like the atomic jams and everything was coming to Birmingham, and techno just blew up. And it was a good scene, really.
Good times.
It was excellent, it really was. And it was, looking back now, there was harder times in the shop, but that was quite easy because there was no expectation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No targets, just do what you can.
Just do what you can.
It was the pressure you put on yourself, wasn't it? That's the only thing. It was what you wanted to do.
Yeah, I think so. Now looking back, I think I stressed far more than I really needed to. You know what I mean? I could have been. I think Mickey made a comment earlier.
He had right, and me and Scouse used to fucking hate him for it. Right, he had this fucking terrible habit. Right, me and Scouse would be on the floor. We'd file everything. We'd order this. We'd put that out. This would be done. That'd be done. You could be working for an hour. You could be working for 3 hours. You could be working for 6 hours. The moment you stopped, he'd walk up the stairs and go, "Fuck you two doing." And we'd just look at each other and go, fucking unbelievable, man.
Come on, that just got
Do you know what I mean?
He's watching you on the camera.
Fucking
that's
used to
right.
irritate the shit out of us, man. It's like if we'd have been stood there for half an hour and he come up and went, fuck you two, Dean, I'd be like, oh, fair enough. We'll jump back on it, man. But it was like the moment you stop, you file the last fucking record. Fucking hell, guys, how did United get on this weekend? You'd look and the cunt was standing there. Fuck you two, doing fucking less talking. Come on. Every fucking time as well, man. It was just like, fuck off, man.
Yeah, well, at least you had the floor without me on.
Yeah,
Yo,
fucking hell,
mate.
I felt sorry for fucking Liam Brett. Fucking definitely.
24 hours a day, mate. They got me fucking in the rear, I tell ya.
Well, let's go back to your dad, because
Okay.
unfortunately, I don't know if many of the viewers obviously are going to know this, but your dad passed away a few years ago.
That's correct, yeah.
So condolences for that. And
Thank you.
yeah, your dad was a good lad. We never had any run-ins, and he was great with me. So yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Like, what kind of guy was your dad?
Okay. He was stubborn, obviously. He knew what he wanted. You know,
Yeah.
he was a hard worker, but he wasn't scared of anyone or having a go.
Yeah.
He'd always have a go at something, and he'd always think he'd achieve his goals.
Yeah,
So my old man was born at the end of the Second World War in Aston with meningitis. So he didn't go to school.
yeah,
He spent the first 11 years of his life in hospital. So, he had no education. He never had discipline. He come out of school at hospital at the age of 11, went to school for about 18 months, I think. And just
yeah.
fucking pointless.
Fucking 7 years behind at that point, isn't he?
Yeah. So he never did any education, but for 11 years he sat in a hospital bed reading books.
Yeah.
So everything
Self-educated.
everything was self-educated. If he had a problem, he'd work it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, good bloke, really.
I think that sets him off at that age, knowing I haven't got an education, I'll teach myself. That shows driving ambition anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that set him onto his path to why he had all these 11 shops to succeed and have one shop and everything else.
Yeah, it's the kick up the bum, isn't it?
At that age as well. That's,
You
that's
know
the
what I
thing.
mean? His parents had nothing. He was on something called a death list. So, because his parents didn't have a phone or a car or anything, they couldn't go to the hospital every night and see him like nowadays you would.
Yeah.
So, the local bobber used to knock on the door every night and just tell his parents if he was still alive. 'Cause
Fucking imagine that.
Mad, innit?
Imagine that. No.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
for 11
My
years.
God.
11 years and then became as successful as he was. It just goes to show how shitty school education is anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The amount of fucking people that have to go to school every day and don't achieve what he's done.
Well, you see it a lot, don't you? Of these millionaires and that have, come from nothing and got no education.
And they're
What-
doing better than the geeks did at school.
What do you use nowadays that you learnt at school?
Nothing. This is the crazy thing. We spoke about this before.
Yeah,
like at
we
school,
did a show on it, didn't we?
everybody's just taught the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody, no matter race, colour, sex,
There's no-
you're all taught the same. So how can you progress and be whatever with just learning the same shit? And 90% of it is irrelevant.
Yeah. I don't use any of it.
Fucking pie chart, C add D, fucking slash equals.
When
What
are you
the
ever going to
fuck?
use that?
Nah. Yeah.
See, that type of thing should be taught in extracurricular activities or something.
This is crazy.
Anyway.
Get away from that. Get that spin back.
Rewind
Become
that
off
back.
topic. Become off topic.
So when I come to Tempest, your dad didn't work the floor. He was upstairs. He'd already sort of
Yeah.
pulled away from that.
Yeah.
So when he worked the floor, what was his reputation with the community and the customers?
I can only go on stories I heard.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
He never really worked the floor with me there, to be honest, or I never worked on the same department, thank fuck, to be honest.
Yeah, because you two clashed a bit, didn't
Like how
you?
you two just said, thank fuck I weren't on your floor.
Exactly like that. But I think, a white guy, he was 22 when he started selling reggae records in Lowe's Owls, as I said earlier, with his little red glasses on. You know, so I think he had to earn his respect. Obviously,
Yeah,
you
of
know
course
what I
you
mean?
do, don't you?
You know, you're not going to just start selling Jamaican records to Jamaicans in
Thinking
Lowe's
you're
Owls,
King Dingling,
Birmingham,
like,
and
yeah.
think they're not
The
going to
stigma,
fucking
innit?
rob you. For
Yeah.
You know, so he earned his respect. But once they realise you're not fearful, you know, you're there, you've got what they want,
Yeah.
you become a part of the community, don't you? You've
Yeah.
been there,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
You almost become like a bit of praised, and they look after you, you know. So, and what I said earlier about us being robbed, yeah, somebody would have tried to rob you, but most of the community saw Tempest as something they belong to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So,
But it's a thing with music, isn't it? I mean, you know, you've got like a black-white thing going on, but music, you don't see that in the clubs. You're just there together.
yeah,
And obviously, with it being a music shop, that same mentality was within the shop.
yeah.
You didn't really get any sort of
Don't matter who you are.
left. You know, you weren't no black-white. It was kind of techno. This guy's black. What's he doing listening to techno?
It's
But he weren't
emos.
like that.
Yeah.
Emos
It's
or
like,
anything.
there he is. You know, and then you got the white guys who go down buying the reggae.
Yeah,
So it's-
and also with the
just music,
Tempest,
innit?
you know, we had the ground floor, which was all the rock emo kind of
Yeah.
guys.
The scary floor.
And like you'd see all like
Skulls.
the gangsters coming through, and that, and
Yeah.
they just everyone would just
Everyone was sound, yeah. It was like, oh,
Fine.
mate, yep, sound.
yeah. So, but after my old man earned his respect, and that, I think you know he just became a bit of a legend in the community, really. You know, so
Yeah, definitely.
Where
that.
did
And have you- go,
no,
sorry,
first
go on.
question. Where did you get the name Tempest from? Any idea?
it's Shakespeare's play.
Really?
Yeah. He wanted a neutral name. The first shop was Black Wax,
Yeah.
which sold reggae.
Yeah.
The second one was Inferno, and that like had a skull and a dragon on the bag and everything. Everything was like themed a little bit,
Yeah.
and that was a bit more. I think in the end he just thought, oh, I want a neutral
Brand,
a
like
neutral
rather
brand,
than
and
a specific
yeah,
target.
Yeah, and it was from Shakespeare's play, The Tempest.
How about that?
There
I
you
love
go.
that.
Well, my
I love
next-
digging in and finding out where people
My
come up
next
with
question to you then was, do you got any stories that sum up your old man like? But I think that's just done it, really. Well, have you got anything else? 'Cause I remember you telling me about. I ain't going to quote it word for word, like, but you had somebody come in to give him a quote to do the database or something like that, and it was going to be $5.5 grand.
Right.
So your old man walked over the road into Waterstones, bought a book, coding for dummies, and just fucking did it himself.
well, he did write all the computer systems himself. Because back in the day, he used to make us write down what we were ordering.
Yeah.
So X amount of copies of catalogue number,
Yeah.
artist title. You know, it'd take you a fucking day.
day to do a fucking order.
To do an order, and then you had to fax it. But his argument was you wanted a hard copy because if they sent you,
You had to fax it. Wow.
That's definitely a
Oh my days.
fax machine.
When we hear nostalgia stuff, it sets us off because we love talking
yeah, we
about
love the
stuff. We love
nostalgic
it.
stuff, man.
so yeah, he wrote a computer program just so basically it was just standard.
Just because he's
at the
tight, he didn't
beginning.
want to pay that geezer $5 grand. That's what
he
it was.
didn't want to pay him, no. And it was just an easy barcode system at the beginning.
Yeah,
It was just
Scan
scan a
it
barcode. There's your artist title. Put in the quantity you want, and off it went.
I think it got more complicated the more he put into it towards the end. Now,
Oh
'cause
yeah,
the amount of fucking stuff that was in that system was just ridiculous. He like worked it out to percentages and stuff like that, didn't he?
oh I think
If
he
you come in at £3.25, you know your percentage markup was this, and it'd give you, it'd fucking tell you the recommended selling price on that, like to the penny.
Yeah. I think he ended up learning 5 computer languages to end up writing the full system.
Just because he didn't want to pay $5 grand,
What a guy.
tight bastard.
What a guy.
But yeah, you know, that's how he did things again. You know what I mean? He never asked anyone. He never went to school. He never asked anyone. He'd just work it out for himself. You know what I mean? And to be fair, hard to find. Actually, came over and asked to buy that system at
Really?
the beginning. Yeah, you know, and it was way before. My old man was quite good at seeing the evolution of things, and we had it quite early, which again helped.
Yeah.
You know, having a detailed sales log. I think a lot of shops, dance shops, didn't put enough effort in that side. My old man always liked the catalogue side. You know, if, you know, I don't know, Guns N' Roses may have had, I don't know, a dozen albums. He didn't want to just stock the new album. He always wanted every
the back
album,
catalogue.
the back catalogue. So if you walked
But you need
in,
that, didn't you? Because if I discovered Guns N' Roses on the 6th album,
yeah,
and you've only got the 6th album in, they're going to go somewhere else to buy the 5th album.
yeah,
If they like it that much, you know what I mean? And
I think it was kind of that visual as well, the impact of seeing it all as well.
like, wow, they've got them all.
They've got them all.
Yeah.
Even if you own them, you know, it gave a good impression that
Yeah.
fucking hell.
I've got a question.
Go on.
Because Tempest had its own community with the people coming in, and you had a fucking loyal following,
Yeah.
right? What was it like? What was the relationship like with the likes of Hard to Find everyone else? Was it competition, or did you have like a, you know, they're all right, we're all right, we kind of get on?
Hard to find. I got on well with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Still got his whiskey thing, isn't he?
As far as I know, yeah. I used to see Jason quite a bit around, and we actually went for like a few group meals because one of my best mates was his best mate. So I got on well with Jason personally.
Yeah.
And as a whole, I was always taught by my old man that the more shops, the merrier. A lot of people used to think, oh, shit, so-and-so's
Somebody else has
is
opened.
coming in, like, you know.
Yeah.
And my old man always said it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you ain't strong enough for the competition, get out the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how he taught me. So I never really had a problem. In fact, I quite enjoyed the idea of somebody bringing extra customers into the town for me to take them.
Yeah.
That was that was kind of my
that's the way you
attitude.
looked at it, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you got upset once when somebody was flyering outside your shop.
So around the year 2000, we decided to close the shop because, as I said, when we first went into Ball Street about 8 years earlier, it was indie in the basement, then soul, normal CDs on the ground floor, and dance upstairs. And after 8 years, it was like being on fucking terraces, the old football terraces up there. Like people were getting crushed on a Saturday morning. You know what I mean? People were collapsing up there. It was that fucking hot. It was like a fucking rave. You know what I mean? You
Could have put some decks in the corner, couldn't you?
Mate, when you worked there, it was busy, as you know, but
yeah.
this was just fucking
Next level.
stupid. Like, you know, the shop, you know, at least 50% of the turnover was on the smallest floor. And I think Massive had opened, and there was a little dance shop. I can't remember their name.
3 Shades.
It might have been 3 Shades, actually. Well,
In the alleyway.
yeah.
Needless alley, yeah.
Yeah. And so we decided, and obviously we were open 6 days a week, so you couldn't put new carpets down, or, you know, it's
you ain't
hard
got
to
time.
fucking do
You're open
anything.
again Monday.
So we said, right, we'll close and we'll split it up. House floor upstairs, downstairs the drum and bass, the black dance music, the hip hop, and the indie on the ground floor. So we closed for, it was nearly a month, I think, 3 weeks, something like that. New carpets, decorators, you know, new racking, just, you know. And it was fucking hard work trying to get it back up and running.
Yeah, even just for that 3-week period.
You knew yourself, you couldn't just go, okay, this is the big tune, I'll have X amount of copies. You had to start all over again.
Yeah.
And obviously, I only had, because we was closing, I ran all the stock down on the small upstairs, and then I had the 2 floors. I was the only real member that could get both of them up and running with like a fifth of the stock I needed.
Yeah.
So I was trying to order like for both floors, and I think it took me about 18 months. And I was, you know, really fucking at the end of my tether. And I walked out the one day, and this geezer was stood there with the flyer. I went, "Hey, I'm at record shop." I went, "I'm not interested, mate." And he went, "You should be. It's cheaper than here." Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, mate.
Wow.
Oh, mate. Fuck me. He fucking done 100 metres quicker than he ever had in his fucking life, I tell ya. And then I chased him half round the city, mate, I tell ya. And then fucking got in my motor and drove down to Free Shades. I nearly put my car through the fucking front of the shop window. Like, I was fucking going mental, I was. But, you know.
I think they learned quickly, didn't they? Don't do that again.
Most people in the city had kind of worked out my personality by then, you know what I mean? But this unfortunate guy had kind of...
Didn't know who you were, didn't know what you were about, and give you a flyer to take your custom. What a bellend.
Like
Oh,
you say,
my days.
that 3 weeks a month that you closed, and then that to some people can think, oh, you've permanently closed. And back then, it's not like now where you can advertise online. We're reopening, we're announcing out. It's word of mouth or hoping people are in town or where you can bang some flyers out.
It was amazing, you know, because we were, in my view, such on the front step of all the music. You know, that's what people expected. You know, the music went out of date within days, couldn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There'd be a new tune the next weekend.
Yeah, you got another big one.
Our customers needed, 10 new tunes, 15 new tunes. A week for their, DJ set, for them to make their living. So it was all a knock-on effect. And I had no stock for 2 floors. People just went elsewhere. Yeah. And, and I'll say, I think Massive was open and drum and bass had started really taking off, and they, opened with this nice new glitzy shop and all that. And yeah, it took fucking...
Joe's still doing stuff on the scene, you know.
You what?
Joe.
Hunt.
Massive.
Oh, okay.
You know, Joe from Massive.
Yeah.
She's, remember she went on to do the distribution for UDG?
Yeah.
She does a UK one for like Skull Candy and stuff like that now.
Okay.
So she's still going, but she's doing distribution side of it.
Okay. I saw a nice documentary not long ago, like 2 funky records in Leicester. They were like doing stuff about like the heritage of music and stuff like that. So people are still around and still interested in it.
Okay, so when did Tempest really take off then? So your dad's moved there, and you got the 3 floors. You've only utilised the 2 first. You've gone upstairs, opened the dance bit. You've closed. You've opened it back up. When was the boom?
Or did it boom first? And then he's just assuming that it boomed since he fucking worked there.
100%.
That's
right.
when it went fucking down.
Right. Because it could have boomed when your dad opened the shop to start. It could have been the busiest during the 80s or 90s or whatever.
Well, that's why I'm asking, when was the boom?
But you said, when did it boom after you'd done it up?
No, I said, this happened.
He's
When was
trying
the
to
boom?
the glory,
Mate, everyone knows it was me.
He's like, that floor was Mickey's floor.
Except Scouse, who said it was him.
Yeah.
I get all the time, I was on that. I knew that floor. I knew every record.
Paul thought it was him. Carl thought it was him. Scouts thought it was him. Ian thought it was him.
And it weren't, it was all you.
I think it boomed at the beginning.
Yeah.
Different types of boom.
Different types of boom. That's a good way of saying it. Yeah, definitely.
I suppose it's when the old new genre thing kicks in as well, because obviously when the speed garage thing came around, because that weren't around from the start of Tempest.
No.
But when you started stocking that upstairs, there was a boom on that, definitely.
When you worked there, I think the shop was the best balanced. All 3 floors were competing who was the best sort of thing.
Who's taking on the tables and that as well,
which was nice. It was healthy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like, even the indie boys would be like, we've done so much today, and we'd be like, that's shit, mate. You know what I mean? We probably had it was a nice balance then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was other times, I say, when upstairs it was like fucking, you were getting crushed. It was a cattle factory up there on a Saturday, but it was no good. You know what I mean? It was too busy on one floor and dead on the other.
Dead on the next floor, yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you worked there and Scouse and that, I think it was probably the but the 80s were obviously easy.
Yeah,
weren't they?
easier.
That's where the
because
money
that's
was.
where-
Yeah,
that
it was
was
a big boom for dough.
That was just stupid, you know. I mean, the figures. I think my old man reckons he imported 100,000 copies of the Sex Pistols album.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, you know, just I remember, like, you know, a big speed garage tune. If you hit 500 copies, you'd be thinking,
Buzzing.
you're
Yeah,
buzzing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That was like ridiculous sales for, you know, without the internet, which I felt we could have probably got onto a little bit earlier. But, you know, but the balance was lovely when you were there, I thought.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, we had some. I think there was good staff on every floor as well. Everybody knew what they were doing. That definitely helped. I mean, even like now for us, Rich, they all had their own niche within that floor.
Yeah.
And then downstairs, obviously, Lee with the D&B, Brett with the garage, you with your hip hop, and then upstairs it was
John, yeah.
Chris on the prog and the housey stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ian with the techno, and then it just sort of worked, didn't it? The balance worked.
Definitely. You know, that I think anyone will tell you the hard part of business is getting the staffing right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as a boss, as I was, sort of thing, you know, if I could get the right staff and sort of look after them, you know, I know they're a bit fucking soft and moan about that I was a bit brutal with them occasionally, like, you know what I mean? You know,
Occasionally.
Shouldn't fucking. Well, he's caught you how many times doing fuck all when he walks up the stairs. He's going to be arsing you.
You know,
Every time you walk up there, what the fuck are you two doing?
talking about the fucking football every 10 minutes, isn't they?
Yeah, but that'd happen one day, but then the next day we'd be upstairs working and he'd stop us working to talk about the football.
Boss privileges. Can I ask you a quick question, big boy, about this? At what point, because you said that your dad, when you were like younger, said you'd get upstairs and do VHSs.
Yeah.
Then he asked you if you wanted to do the dance floor.
That's correct, yeah.
When did your dad actually hand over the reins to you? You missed that out. Because you're now talking about the boom and stuff.
That's a good point. What, as in fully, like, my dad was always there.
Yeah.
He
So
always did the office side.
He was there till the end, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Dad, yeah.
Which I was thankful for, because I was never particularly great at, like, being polite to, like, sorting accounts out. You know, the distributors, you know,
You get it?
They were sound. You know, from day one, I wanted to know my customers. I wanted to know the distributors. I wanted, you know, if they were coming in and asking me for the latest rave tune,
Yeah.
they were obviously like-minded people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was obviously at a club at the weekend. They were probably off their head. They were probably watching the football midweek.
They were, mate.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Saturday mornings, mate, coming to our shop.
Fucking hell.
There was
I've never
Jaws.
been home
And
yet.
that was just
Mate,
the
I've never
staff.
been on.
Fucking Jaws, mate.
Mickey.
Jaws freaking everywhere. Fucking trying to take the light fixtures down and stuff.
The customers used to come in to help us out.
Yeah, we've done it a few times. Been out on Friday night and fucking landed at work with no sleep,
So,
man.
I've probably worded that wrong. So, your dad didn't actually hand it over, but your dad took a step back to do the accounting, financing side of things and left you to run the floors.
Yes, basically. From day one, I suppose, I went to work there when I was about, when we went into Ball Street, so about 1990. So I was about 20.
Can I just add something just in there? Because one of the next questions is, was working at Tempest ever part of your plan?
No, it's just to get me off the dole, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that when he was 17. Get on them VHSs upstairs.
Fucking get out your mum's way, like, you little cocker. You know what I mean? So, no, it was never really part of the plan
No.
at all. You know,
And
I
what
had
did
a
you
job.
must have done 30 years there.
No,
25 years.
25 years,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. But I had a job after school, but I got sacked. So I ended
Dad
up
made you
having
get
to
out.
fucking, you know, my old man was like, go and fucking get in the shop and do some work. Like. And then I started really getting involved with the dance floor a few years later when I was about 20, early 90s. And my dad used to take care of the indie floor, really. And I was just the dance. And obviously, as the dance went from one floor to two floors, I kind of, and there was somebody, the first day I had the dance floor, I did really well with my first techno box.
Yeah.
And the other two floors did really shit.
Yeah.
This was when Tower had taken all the staff. And I remember to this day, my old man come up and he'd had a real bad day. And he thought the business was going down the drain, really. And no one had even thought about me. They hadn't got me a drink, a sandwich, fuck all, like. And
Forgot you were there.
They forgot I was there, like, you know what I mean? And the old man's come up and we used to take, as Mickey said earlier, take the vinyl out of the cover, put the cover in the rack and file the vinyl in like a plain sleeve behind the counter. And on that, we used to write the quantity, the date, how much we paid, how much we sold it for, and where to reorder it from. And I hadn't done any of that because I'd been that fucking busy. And the old man's come up and gone, why ain't you done any of that? I said, no one's got me a fucking sandwich. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking running around like this. And basically, I'd taken, it was 1992, something like that, and I took £1,000 on my own, which was all right, like, you know what I mean?
4 or 5 grand now.
You just like, you know, and the 12 inches were probably about £7 then, American imports.
Americans, yeah.
And that was really quite, he was pleased as fuck with it. Like, the only downside is there was a shop manager on the ground floor. He went, you could have him come and work for you, come and work up here. And I was like, are you having a laugh? This is my thing. Yeah. I'm making it work, and you're putting me on a lead after day one. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of arguments all the time. But as the dance got bigger and the tills kept going, you know, we had numerous complaints at the beginning about me and Carl because we was always taking the piss out of people. And, like, it was always some fucking body from Moseley. You know how sentimental they get.
Some fucking gimp in a jumper.
I like how he says they said people from Moseley. He had to get that out from Moseley.
If we was in London, it'd be Shoreditch.
Yeah. No, and the real sentimental.
But he was a fucking vegan as well.
Oh, you had to be in that. And they was always complaining about the atmosphere. And I said to the old man, I says, the tills are going, you know, they're busier than ever. You can't please everyone. What do you want me to do? Like, like
change the atmosphere to please one, but the other 999 suffer because of that one. Fuck off, mate.
Know. So we stopped fucking serving people from Moseley, basically. That was the answer. Fucking needed ID to come in. Like, show me your postcode.
Yeah, we did get some fucking people in there, though, didn't you? Some proper fucking characters used to come through them doors, man. Fucking every day, one of the most asked questions I got asked in there, have you got any niche?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I used to wind them up, man. You come to a point where we don't sell nightclubs. What you after? Do you mean speed garage or baseline or got any niche?
Fucking dumbasses. Have you got any niche?
Fucking
stupid idiot.
Unbelievable. And it's like saying, have you got any Atomic Jam, mate?
Yeah.
No, we don't. You got any Q Club? It is, isn't it? That's exactly the same fucking thing. Right, a typical day for you in the shop. What did that look like? Can I start?
Actually fucking working, like you.
Can I start?
Go on.
Come onto our floor and write the fucking toilet off. That was the first thing he did.
He's having a drink. Mickey won't show you having a drink. Normally when we want a drink, we'll talk so Mark can have a drink. But what Mickey's done, he's waited for him to drink and then said something. Bang out of order.
Yeah, that was a regular occurrence. The fucking old cider poos.
I used to be a drinker back then, obviously. But as a whole, I think my day was pretty much like every other member of staff, I think.
Yeah. We all did the same sort of role, didn't we, when it come to it's Monday morning, you're filing. You're clearing the floor.
Yeah.
And then you're ordering. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and obviously like Friday when the pre-sales used to come in from like Amato and Pinnacle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The stock gets databased and then put out.
I used to think, you know, if somebody's good at a job, let them do it. You know what I mean? Every time I had a computer problem, I was like, Mickey was my best mate by then. Wait, Mickey, mate, come here.
Sort this out for me.
I broke the computer. You know, so as a whole, I think I kind of probably didn't delegate as well as some managers probably should have. I like to be on the shop floor with the lads.
Yeah.
So as a whole, I think I did pretty much like you guys. except obviously I had to keep an eye on stock levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was one thing that I was always, obviously, you know, as you say, the computers printed everything out for me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You bought this much, you've sold this much, your percentages of that. So that was one thing that obviously, you know, because it was kind of easy. You know, I came up onto your floor at one point, maybe just before or at the beginning of when you started. And I went back to the basement, and the stock levels, they'd just worked for 6 months, and all they'd done is bought a load of stock and not made any profit. And, you know, you could get into that habit because you wanted to, you know, be giving everyone the new tunes.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, you had to be mindful of it's a
we're not here just to make stock.
No.
There's a profit got to be hit somewhere.
So I used to keep an eye on the stock levels with the profit. And also, employing people, I think, was probably the main thing. Was, you know, getting the right people, as you say. Everyone had their own little niche, their own experience, their own taste buds to bring in and to work together. You know, you're in a small environment, and it was busy. Yeah, you know. So
I tell you, who surprised me the most there.
Go on,
Rich.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you first meet Rich, I don't want to say dopey, but
he
comes across as a very lethargic, you know, that kind of geezer. But his fucking knowledge is unreal.
Yeah. But he's still going, isn't he?
He's still going, and he's still got his little thing. Yeah.
You know,
his knowledge on that Indian rock and that scene, it was just unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
And he surprised me the most.
It's funny how you mentioned that you're in like finding the right people, because Mickey has a point of stating that he continually asks for a job before you actually give him one. He asked.
Yeah, but you know.
And asked.
Yeah.
Why did you give in? Let's get into this.
He fucking wore me down, didn't he?
Let's have the honest.
It was when Paul left, weren't he? Obviously, there weren't any opportunity because you only had certain
I
stuff
fucking
up
asked
there.
you.
But when Paul Thomas left,
shit, he just, oh, you know.
Oh, you upset him already. Yeah. He's like that. He's not going to let me answer
They
this
only
one.
weren't employing me because they weren't in a position. I'm asking the fucking boss the real reason, not your bullshit answer.
go on then.
I don't know. Mate, did you ask me a lot? I remember Lee. Lee asked me a lot.
I asked a couple of times upstairs, like, it weren't really you that asked, it would be more Scouts, because before I worked there, Scouts used to come pub with us.
Yeah, okay.
Because when I used to work down the road,
I remember that.
Scouts used to finish at a similar time and we'd catch the same bus, because he used to live in, I think it was Bearwood where he used to live.
Yeah.
And we used to get the same bus together, so in the end we ended up going for fucking beers and that, like, and then getting the bus home.
Yeah.
So I'd sort of mention to him and then let us know if there's a fucking... And then when Paul Thomas left, that's when the gap come in, like, and I was like, hi, I'm in here every day. I might as well work here.
Yeah, I think you got a job as soon as there was a position, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As soon as Paul left.
Lee got overlooked half a dozen times, mate.
Did he?
Yeah, Lee was back of the queue.
He's got a landscape business now, he has.
Yeah. I think he's
doing landscaping,
he's a hard worker, Lee. Yeah,
he don't have a fucking choice on your floor. he don't get the opportunity to have the 30-second conversation like we did.
You know what? I'll give him a black eye before he even started working for me and all.
How did that work?
I was in the racks one day trying to find some case, and he came in and he gave me a clip or something, thinking it was being funny, and I didn't know who it was. And I wasn't in a very good mood. I just turned around and whacked somebody in the head.
Turned out to be Lee.
It was Lee. Give him a shine out.
No
sorry, mate.
Yeah, there's been some funny situations in the shop like that. The one day I come in, I think I'd been over the peg dinner time, like, and I had a pint with one of my mates, and I walked back in, and Maverick's walking down the stairs, and there's this fucking lad behind him, like, and Maverick's pointing at me, going, are you sure you want to do this? And the lad's like, yeah. And he's like, mate, this ain't fucking HMV, you know. Are you sure? Come on, outside now. And then this lad's gone, oh, nah, safe, man. Flapped it like. And I said to Brett, they both walked outside, and this lad just looked at him and walked off. And I was like, "The fuck's that all about?" Like, and he went, "Oh, he's giving it the big one downstairs." So I just fucking offered him out. Fucking dragged him outside. Like, he's like, "Come on, I'll take you outside now, mate. Don't speak to me like that." This ain't fucking HMV, mate.
Yeah, that was kind of the rules, really, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when I first started, and I remember getting a phone call that back in the day, you had all the subways in Birmingham, obviously, and there was a big one out the front of the shop, and it had about 5 exits or entries, like, and they used to get robbed in there all the time. You know, as a little white boy, if you got into town and there was like hip hop clothes, like BK trainers and stuff like that, and if you were seen, you know, they'd pull knives on you. Take, you know, I knew people that were going on without the coats and without the shoes on and all sorts from town back then.
Yeah.
And I got a phone call, and there was a couple of phone calls saying, you know, my son's been robbed, knife point out the front of the shop, like. So in the end, I started policing the subways.
Yeah.
Going down, and I found out, like, you know, I knew who it was in a way, like, you know what I mean? And thankfully, obviously, my dad was known from those hours, and their sons knew me, you know what I mean? So all of, you know, some of the top heads from the city, or you know, I still speak to them. They still phone me and say, "How you doing?" Like, you know what I mean? These are like, so it was kind of known if I got in too much trouble and I made a phone call, you know, there was going to be a little army outside for me, sort of thing. So in a way, I bumped into these lads. I was like, "You can't touch my bags." You know what I mean? If people are taking my bags, you put me out of business, you know. So that was always, as I said earlier, you know, it was my living room. It was the food on my fucking family's table. Yeah. You know what I mean? My dad had to put up with it in those hours. I was brought up that you don't take nonsense off people. Yeah. You know, so, and that's how the shop run, really. You know, there's a lot of lefties around and that nowadays.
Yeah, imagine whacking your employee now, giving him a black eye. Imagine offering a customer off outside. Imagine walking outside, say to people, "Keep fucking around outside my shop, shit's going to go down." Now, your shop would be shut, fucking, you'd be locked up and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's how, you know, it started like that, you know, back in the 60s. And, you know, in Lozells, you had to look after yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? I remember my old man, the reggae shop, we'd moved out, and it was starting to get robbed. It was one of the reasons he didn't want to stay there. It was starting to get robbed of a night. So he decided to wire car batteries to the
metal.
To the metal.
Rob that, you bastard.
Oh, fucking hell.
So the fucking, like, the alarm starts going off. It's like, fucking wired the fucking shop up, man. You know what I mean? And they'd fucking taken the bricks out the wall, fucking climbed through the hole in the wall and fucking robbed the place, hadn't they? Set the alarms off. The whole bill turned up. They fucking got electrocuted. Oh, man, got fucking done for that one.
Fucking hell, that's brilliant, man. That is brilliant. Right, so what about your own personal clubbing experience?
My own personal...
Well, you touched on London.
Club nights in Birmingham, we touched on London, and I think that was lost, and I think I'm told another one called Wiggle.
Yeah, Wiggle was a good one, man.
Yeah.
Again, you know, that was all like the deep techno, deep tech house.
So did you spend much time in Birmingham clubs?
Yes.
Jam?
No. I never really liked the Q Club.
No.
I know everyone loved it.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites.
Yeah. In Birmingham, it was a bit more glitzy.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly to say. I went through a lot of stages, you know. I went through all the Fantasias and Amnesia House raves.
Yeah, I forget you're a bit older than me.
Yeah. You wouldn't tell by looking, mate.
I'm getting on, man. I'm getting on. I'm catching you up.
And my days in Birmingham were all actually like a lot more glitzy and house music and just getting drunk and sniffed up and just being a mess around Birmingham, really.
Yeah.
which was a bit of a pain because, again, you know, everyone knew me. So I'd turn up and I'd be wrecked and I'd be like trying to get in bonds and I'd be fucking. There used to be a drink called 2020.
Yeah.
I remember Mad Dog 2020.
Fucking Mad Dog. I
MD,
used to have,
yeah.
have a litre or two of that.
Yeah.
And then go out in town, like, and try and get into one of these glitzy clubs.
Drink a litre of that stuff. Fucking hell.
So, clubbing, I didn't really like Birmingham that much for clubbing, mate.
See, now, I used to love clubbing in Birmingham. Obviously, Sunday Central was my thing. That ended up in Q Club and stuff like that. And I used to love clubbing in Birmingham until I worked at Tempest.
Right.
And then I fucking hated it because everybody used to be like, do you know if that record's in yet? Do you know if this...
Oh, but that's just...
It used
See,
to nose me, that did. You know, imagine like 3 o'clock in the morning and fucking Richie Houghton's on in the Q Club.
Yeah.
And you got somebody fucking pulling on your shoulder going, mate, do you know if that Dave Clark album's back in? Fuck off, mate.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah,
at
it got a
all,
bit much, man.
Yeah.
And it was like literally, it was like everywhere. I went to, when was that reunion? Hidden the Moon Lounge.
fucking hell.
Weren't that long ago, was he?
No.
So they did a Hidden the Moon Lounge reunion and me and the missus popped over. 4 times in that night, I got recognised for Mickey at Tempest. From people I hadn't seen since Tempest.
And how long ago? Yeah, I still get Mark Tempest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still, you know, how people.
I'm still in people's phones as Mickey Tempest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Murray's is one of them.
It's surprising. I say, you know, I think it just worked so well because everyone just had this kind of connection and they felt like it was, they were part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know quite why. I don't know. Because I grew up in record shops, I think I saw it from a child's perspective, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, that this is a fun place. I could see the serious side, but because my mum did the office and it was always in the shop
Yeah.
or shops, whatever, school holidays and that, I was in the shop. You know, when my mate, I used to, at first, often, I'd be like, well, my mate's out playing and I've got to come to the shop. But it was a big playground to me. You know what I mean? And I knew the serious side. But when I started getting more and more involved, I wanted to know people. I wanted to know the distributors.
Yeah.
I was going to London. I was meeting the distributors.
Okay, so tell me about the 2 distributors who come up from Pinnacle and met you in the Square Peg. You and Carl, what did you do to his drink?
I can't remember that one. Did we spike him?
With acid.
Fucking hell.
Of any acid as well.
2 Pinnacle reps come up apparently for a night out with you, like thinking they were
Okay.
big shots, and apparently you put acid in their drinks.
Yeah, acid was easy though, wasn't it? Especially when you're drinking a bottle of Beck's or something and you got the paper at the top. You just drop a little acid in there. It's like, I remember one when Carl worked there and a guy from Mixmag come up
Yeah.
and he was just in the shop and like, we fucking rolled him, man. He had fucking signs on his back and everything. I don't think we fucking spiked him, no. And then he went back and wrote an article.
Hang on, was this a regular thing?
Oh, every time.
I don't think I spiked him. I spiked that many people, I can't remember if I spiked him.
Hey, it was fucking free, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Fucking, I want to comment. Don't think I spiked him.
Yeah, I can't remember if I spiked that one.
We're going out with Mark this weekend. Fuck that. I lose a week.
Yeah. And this guy from Mixmag went back and wrote an article about a record shop, you know, and it was basically based on us, and it was called Harry the Bastard, who owned the record shop, which was obviously me. But, you know, we used to try and fucking torment everyone, mate. You know what I mean?
You did at that point.
Do you
though,
know?
didn't you, at that
Do
age?
you know there's an actual baseline speed garage now called Harry the Bastard?
Yeah.
There is now a local.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know when you said that you had Mixmag come up?
Yeah.
You had any like famous DJs pop in, even if they've only popped in once? Apart from Mickey, because he worked there.
Obviously, you know.
Bass Doms were there, of course.
There's a few famous artists coming in the past as well, because I remember Keith talking about it.
Yeah.
Ever. Along the history, ever.
Yeah,
Not just,
a lot, quite a few. I never pushed it for a start because I never wanted. I found a lot of shops clicky.
yeah.
and I never wanted a clicky record shop.
Yeah.
I found far too many shops fuck themselves over by being too cool. You know what I mean? I didn't want that. I was interested. If you was out getting off your fucking monkey, you was having fucking fun. And that, and if you were going to have fun, come here and we'll chat about it and spend your money with me. You know what I mean? So I never pushed to overly serve big people like DJs, like Tony DeVee for us. He used to always say, "Get me the stuff in and I'll buy it off you." And I'll be like, "But that's not my sound." You know what I mean? I don't want to buy loads of records, put the red carpet out for you. Yeah. Because, they got a lot through the post. They'd turn up when they want. It was all cool and that. But I remember Paul Van Dyke coming when Carl worked there. And he was playing the Q Club. And Carl nearly wet himself. And he invited us over, but we never went. I know Giles Peterson coming. It was usually when they were playing in the area.
Yeah, popping in all the locals.
And they were popping in. But a lot of them seemed impressed with, like, the catalogue and what we were doing. I think because a lot of them were, like, London-based, we were overlooked. Yeah. And then when they'd come in, they're like, fucking hell, it's a proper record shop, you know what I mean?
Little Aladdin's Cave, weren't it?
A lot of them in London, I guess, were, a lot smaller, stocking the new stuff, turning over, whereas we had, I think generally we'd have about 250,000 titles, something like that. But again, going back to the 80s, that was kind of when you'd see, like, when the money was in the industry. Like, I remember, like, the Jam coming in. I remember Kim Wilde coming down Dale End in a fucking white convertible Rolls Royce. I'm about a fucking 12, 13-year-old little spotty kid, like, mate, oh my God. I'm the owner's son. Fucking party down Botanical Gardens. That's where they used to always have the parties. Yeah. And they used to throw, like, it must have been hundreds of thousands at these parties. Like, obviously not that one, but I remember UB40 having one when I was about 20. It's just drink as much as you want all night, fucking food everywhere. You know what I mean? You'd go on for like 7 hours, like, you know what I mean? And every album release, you'd have T-shirts, posters, mugs. Yeah. You know what I mean? So...
We did a few band signings down there as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
I remember when Rich used to put some on when there were people coming over from America who were blowing up.
Yeah.
And you'd have fucking 300-400 people queuing up around Birmingham for it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and as I say, in the 80s...
I could imagine it being a bit more then,
I say, the Jam did one, and they sold 2,000 records in the morning.
I remember when we closed, your dad did an interview on ITV News. I think you did one as well, didn't you? On ITV.
I didn't do one, my dad did.
Your dad did it, yeah. And he mentioned a few people who'd been in, like, and it was like Bowie had been in there as well, David Bowie.
No.
Yeah.
Legend.
He was one on the list as well, and I'm sure... I can't remember the rest. I'll send you the interview. It's on YouTube.
We go on about the 80s. That's where the money was. We all know the money was in vinyl back then. How did Tempest evolve moving through the years? Hired Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey made the difference.
I went there and it was fucking booming.
Mickey was the one that just made it.
We were still saying,
and I've been involved in every
before Mickey.
Yeah, Elsa Skeleton tape sets are still there.
Unfortunately, I've been evolving ever since.
I'm curious. How did it evolve?
We just changed with the music, really, and...
Do you think we missed a trick not going digital? Was that your dad being stubborn with the websites? Because we had a shit website, didn't we, originally? And then when you sort of took over that, we had a good one. Chris did it for us, didn't they?
When he went... Well, he basically went bust in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because he had the 12 shops and a distribution. And so he told me he was bringing in, like, the imports, and they changed the law.
Yeah.
And he got these 100,000 copies of the Sex Pistols album. So he decided, like, I can't sell them no more. I shut the distribution down. But what am I going to do with the album? So he says, I'll just flog them through my own shops. And that obviously pissed Branson off. And Branson sued me old man, and my old man lost.
Yeah.
So I think he was always a little bit keeping it in-house too much.
Yeah.
So, he was just happy with keeping it tight. And you look back, and I always wanted to go into, like, I'd see Hard to Find.
Yeah.
And they're shipping,
Yeah.
X amount of copies out through the post.
Yeah, their business model for online was unreal.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But their business model for in-house was shit.
Yeah.
Whereas yours was the opposite. Your in-house business model was unreal.
Yeah.
And the online thing was shit.
Yeah. And would the in-house have suffered
If you'd have done the other
if
bit.
we'd done the other?
Yeah.
At the time, I wish I was like, let's, get the internet running and all this. But would the in-house have suffered? And I also thought, should we do second-hand? There's good markup in second-hand music.
Yeah.
But again, would the new stuff have suffered?
Yeah.
So it's easy to go, well, if we would have survived. Well, Hard to Find his record side pretty much. I think he might have a couple of staff still doing a little bit, but, really
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone. It's all kids.
Vinyl, there was one on Small But Queensway, the second-hand shop, they went, so you can look back.
So I didn't like Hard to Find. It was the first place I bought records from because obviously it's a Birmingham fucking venue, isn't it? You ask anybody in Birmingham, where can I buy records? Hard to Find would be probably the first place they'd say.
Right.
And I went in there and it was like, I knew what I wanted, 3 records that I wanted. And I asked a member of staff and he went, down that row there, and on the bottom shelf of that row there. And I just went, fuck that. You seen how big the fuck, it's like a fucking library.
Okay.
And you want me,
I never went in.
you want me to pick through all of them when I've asked you
Yeah.
for the title and I know you've got it in stock.
It was disorganised.
And then I went, obviously coming to town, Massive was the first one on the way back.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was great selection in there. Obviously the shop looked tidy and that, but what I played with the hard house stuff, it weren't a great selection. And then I walked up, come to Tempest, mate, have you got this, and this? There you go, mate.
Oh, was that Scouse?
That was enough for me then. I think
Yeah.
it was Carl, actually. No, it might have been Paul.
Oh, okay.
Might have been Paul.
Yeah.
But I asked for something,
Yeah.
like I did in Hard to Find, like I did in Massive,
Yeah.
and in Tempest, all 3 were put in my hand.
Okay.
I've put them on the decks, listened to them, bought all 3. That personal touch was like, I'm only coming here now.
Yeah.
That's enough for me now.
Again, that family vibe in it, making you feel wanted.
As I say, it's part of the entertainment sector to me. You know what I mean? And I seen it as a 12-year-old. It was like, fuck me, this is amazing. Like, you know what I mean? This is the big boy shop sort of thing. Yeah. And if you're a distributor and you got a list of shops that you got to phone up and sell your records to, who are you going to phone? The miserable fucker who might be at HMV or whoever, you know what I mean? Or the geezer down there that's going to take the piss out. You can take the piss out of because fucking Wolves lost again or whatever you want.
Fucking Villa, I'm guessing.
They were fucking unlucky. Yeah.
You was unlucky last night, actually.
No,
Well,
but
mate,
because what I was going to
yeah,
say is earlier when you were going on about how you said you don't like the fucking Birmingham clubs because of the people coming to the store. This is why I don't like Villa, because of the fans. You can tell he's Villa by the way he is.
I bet you he said 1982 more times this year than he said Tempest.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway, fucking moving on.
Oh my days.
Pair of cunts.
He was unlucky last night.
Oh, he
though,
wasn't
to be
lucky.
fair.
Yeah, it was.
He wasn't
Two own goals. What the fuck can you do? We played a lot better. If we keep playing that, I think we're still going to go down, but at least we'll go down playing good football. Anyway, it's got fuck all to do with that. We'll hear about
Fuck
you.
Wolves. Looking back then, is there anything that you'd have done differently? Or do you think it did what it needed to do and run its course? Because obviously at the end, you could have gone digital if you wanted to.
As I said earlier, I wasn't I'm not really that digitally minded in a way. I used to fucking ask you every time I crashed the computer. So I don't think so. You know, you could say, you know, we should have done this, we should have done that. But people who specialised in them sectors, they still.
I don't think any of us,
as
I mean, I played vinyl. I love playing vinyl. Vinyl was a fucking collector's thing.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us saw the vision of streaming. I don't think any of us were thinking that far ahead.
But
at the time, we were thinking MP3s and downloads. Shall we try and get them implemented on the website? Because remember, we had the conversation about that. But I don't think anyone visualised the streaming side of it.
was your dad still, when I say heavily involved, but influential with decisions and stuff?
Not really. No, he saw downloading or the industry going down the pan years before I did.
Yeah.
He was like, you need to, you know, cut your losses years before. But I think some of that was he had enough himself.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really that influential. I owned the business by then. You know, he used to just come into
the wages with your
do
mum.
the wages. My mum paid the distributors. He'd mess around. He did do stuff. He did the jobs I fucking didn't want to do. I ain't gonna fucking, you know, I ain't gonna knock him. You know, I didn't want to sit in the office and take the fucking phone calls off the distributors or sort out account problems.
Yeah.
I had no time for it, and you know, it would have taken me away from a big part of the shop as well.
Yeah, the running of the shop.
So on choice on that, not really.
It's just I was wondering because I was thinking the move not to go digital or whatever, could that have been somehow subconsciously with your dad's erring the side of caution because of him getting sued previously?
I think the internet side probably was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was looking at it.
Yeah, I think
Your dad was like, fucking hell.
Yeah, I think definitely the internet side.
So I think we've got a generation of people now, like my children, and they're like, not the first one, because she's nearly 30, but the 22, 19, 14, none of them realise you used to have to pay for music.
Yeah.
It's
unbelievable.
Okay.
And I think it's really sad that there's like this generation of kids that don't understand what it's like to pick up a piece of vinyl with a nice piece of artwork or a CD,
You have to
even
listen
a CD,
to it.
Yeah.
and go,
I'm going to listen to this in the shop. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
mine.
everyone in the shop like,
not even
right,
that,
and then
just that,
walking back
the
and
whole,
pay.
that's mine, this is mine,
Yeah.
I bought this, and I'm taking it home, and I'm going to put it with my others. And you've got this whole, like, 20-year generation of people now who don't understand that feeling. And I think it's really fucking sad, I do.
Because you evolved from that. Then you had portable cassette players with your headphones on. Then a CD player where when you walked, it fucking bounced every 2 minutes.
Do you think that as well, you know, as I say, I saw the techno scene blow up in Birmingham and the way people started dressing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The culture,
The culture
that came,
of the dress.
you
different.
know.
Yeah,
you
Sunday
know.
Central as well. They had like a weird dress in there. It was like,
Yeah.
they had the people who dressed up, fancy dress, but then they had the culture of this weird sort of fucking vest top and, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it was-
you know, you knew what club they'd come from what
yeah,
they were wearing.
Yeah. Money Pennies obviously had everyone who shopped in All Saints.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Do you know what I mean? And you just knew if they were walking around at 5 a.m, 6 a.m, you knew what club they'd come from.
Yeah.
In Birmingham, generally.
And do you think kids nowadays are going to miss that?
Oh, they do, mate. The clubs
Yeah.
are just totally different. The best events in clubs at the minute are
The pubs-
reunions.
The pubs, yeah. There's no
They do
club scene.
reunions, and what they're doing, like obviously like the acid house or the house era that you'd have been into.
Yeah.
There's a guy who used to run Bakers who puts them on in
Okay.
Birmingham. What's his name? Dave Rowland.
Okay. Yeah, I used to go Bakers to be
But
fair,
they-
on the Wednesday night. That
They
was a
start
good
their
night.
events at like 2 p.m. and finish at 10.
Wow.
That's what they do.
Jesus Christ. What, and how old are the people going?
That's why they do it, because they're all ours and above.
Wow.
So instead of what they were doing, they were putting these reunion parties on, and going, right, yep, sound 9 till 6.
And no one was
And no one was like, fuck that, I ain't doing that.
We'd like to be in bed for 9.
Well, imagine going to that party, living half hour from town. You could go right to the end of that party and get back for match of the day.
Yeah.
How much better is that? So what you're finding now is a lot of these reunions and, let's get back together and have a rave. They're all daytime parties. All the garage ones were the same as well, weren't they? They were doing the garage ones through the day.
Crazy.
It's mental, man. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we'd have no fucker in Tempest.
Well, if you think
Already gone. Already out.
here's one, because I'm not calling you out, but you did say earlier that in 1990 you were 20.
18, yeah.
Right. So, in theory, he's lived through the dress sense era of the 80s.
And the 90s.
And then the rave scene in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then the 2000s to a certain degree
Yeah.
before he decided to chill.
Yeah.
And
What
what
was-
was your point?
What was the best era?
I know exactly which year it is because he's fucking wearing something I've got.
You got chlamydia on somewhere.
That trackie. I've
Sergio
got some
Tacchini.
Sergio trackies from 80s casual
80s,
clothing.
yeah, okay.
Is that where you bought it from?
This was, I probably got it from there, yeah.
Yeah.
But was early hip hop as
Yeah.
well, you know, when even like, because my dad used to import the hip hop, a new release album would come out on a Tuesday in America,
Yeah.
but they'd ship them on the weekend. So my dad would get them on the Monday and
Very
he'd bring
nice.
and it was coming out in America the day after.
Nice.
And he'd bring me a copy home. So I had the first, electro albums. I was the first in fucking Birmingham with one, like, you know what I mean? So like I had a lot of mates, you know what I mean? And we used to go out.
A lot of mates 'cause I had the music.
Yeah. Fucking knob otherwise. Like, you know, no one fucking liked you, but... And yeah, hip hop, breakdancing, Takini. But I don't know. I always liked me acid.
I
You
said,
know
what's
what I mean?
your sound then? If it's because you said you was on the hip hop floor, you're going about hip hop a lot and that kind of stuff.
Early hip hop, yeah.
But then it was you like your techie stuff. So what if you can picture yourself back in the day and people say, "Oh, we know Mark because of," what music would that be?
A lot of people would associate me with hip hop because that's the genre I looked after in the shop.
Yep.
One, because I grew up with it, and two, they were the most rowdy customers. So I had to make sure that was my job. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But then, as I say, I got into very early Detroit techno.
Oh.
You know, that was kind of what I was listening to when I first got my own floor, and that was what they were
That's
playing in
Derek
Lost.
May type stuff, weren't it?
Derek May, John Atkins, Richie Hawtin, that kind of stuff. I got very into like my masters at work at one point, my deep house. So, you know, I've been to Miami, the music festival where they were playing, you know, real
Who doesn't like them?
that kind of deep house sound, which I listen to more vocal and less hip hop now.
Yeah.
But you know, when I was listening to John Atkins and that, I was doing a lot more drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Some producers out there, they make music for drugs.
Back
You
there,
can't
Yeah,
listen to it without
yeah,
drugs because you
you know.
miss a lot of what's going on in the track.
Delight and all of them.
Yeah.
You know, Groovies in the Heart. You know, it's all
the old
psychedelic.
videos.
Yeah,
Fucking
mate.
hell. Oh well, he still ain't fucking answering which one it was.
What?
Just led back to drugs.
But they've all got their own place in your heart, ain't they?
Well, what I said is, what's in your heart the most? Not hip hop because you knew it and you were on the floor.
But hip hop early day, you know, before I worked in the shop, my dad used to bring me an album home and I used to review the album. You know, I remember when he first gave me the first Beastie Boy album, you know, and I was like, Dad, this is going to blow up.
Yeah.
This is going to be big. And they were supporting Run DMC in Birmingham. And I was going to that and I was still at school, like, but I was like, Dad, this album. And I remember my old man, we'd gone on holiday, phoning the shop and saying, check that Beastie Boy album, it's going to cross over, Mark, you know.
Yeah.
And I used to review the hip hop
That was
Before-
massive as well, weren't
before I worked there, you know. So, and I loved all the early hip hop, and I did go into some of the gangster stuff as well, yeah. But for me, my acid house. I know like, a lot of people liked ecstasy and all that, but I wasn't that keen. Like I used to go to Manchester, like the Hacienda, and one called the Conspiracy, which was you there. Then you were like listening to things like Pump Up the Jam and Technotronic and stuff like that. Because
I love Technotronic.
You know what I mean? There
man.
just wasn't enough dance tunes.
I've still got a
you know what I
Technotronic
mean?
album, you know.
Mate, bad. Wicked.
Still got the album.
Yeah, you know, and that's what they were playing because there just wasn't enough
dance music
to fill the night.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So they were probably my heyday.
It's called Acid House for a fucking reason.
It wasn't my shop.
Just don't have a fucking drink with him.
Right, so when it comes to the time for Tempest to close his
Oh,
doors,
he's the sad part now.
Oh, we got the.
He's a sad part now.
I wish I had a
Get the
fucking.
tissue.
It is, no, it is, you can giggle. It is a fucking sad part.
So when it comes to that time then, when the doors were going to close,
Yeah.
How was that for you and your mum and dad?
Whose decision was it? Did you talk about it before the decision was made?
As I say, my dad had seen it coming for years. He had been saying for years. But I don't think we'd really suffered as a business, but the industry was suffering.
Yeah.
And he could see that. I always hoped or believed, I can't remember exactly which, that DJs would stick to the vinyl.
Yeah.
Just so many of our sales came through DJs.
DJs, weren't it? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always hoped that the CD decks wouldn't take off.
Yeah.
That was kind of
I think it was like Pioneer that ruined the fucking music shops, didn't it, by inventing that CDJ?
It was really, and it was about 14. The Christmas, 14 months before we shut. Basically, Christmases were just mental.
Yeah.
I didn't even like Christmas because it was just
Fucking
just
heaving all the time, weren't
just ridiculously busy. And the Christmas 14 months before, it was just derelict.
Yeah.
It was derelict. And I remember standing there with Brett and I said, mate, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's, this is, I know now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously it was a sinking feeling. And I was like, right, the next 12 months, we're going to run it down. You know what I mean? We'll just have to run it down. And, and I kind of stepped away a little bit from it.
Yeah.
I sort of, at that point, I wanted to do the office work. You know what I mean? It was probably...
Yeah, go fuck off, Dad. This is my job now.
Yeah, the emotional side with customers and that, I didn't want to be,
Yeah.
Family? Back to that family thing again, isn't it?
Yeah.
All your customers were family.
They were, yeah. I mean, they really were. They really are what made Tempest. Tempest was just a building full of records. You know what I mean?
Building full of records and a load of like-minded people who were fucking sound with each other.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you respected us and everyone respected each other, come in, have the crack. Don't get fucking upset, Mr. Mosley. I mean, and fucking...
Do you remember Daddy?
Yeah.
Fuck me, he used to annoy me, he did. He's passed away, apparently.
Oh, you joking?
Yeah, he's passed away.
Okay.
I know somebody who used to know him, and they said he'd passed away.
Okay.
But he used to get on your fucking tits.
He was one of the originals from my dad's.
He was sound.
shop.
He was sound, but he was
Yeah.
just too loud and boisterous for me, man.
Yeah, he likes
was
to
like,
throw his weight around.
Fucking
really.
hell, son, just behave, will ya? So do you think when you made the decision it was the right time?
I think it was, mate,
Yeah.
to be honest. I think I'd run it as long as I could.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't remember. I remember it being said to me, but I can't remember if it was you or your dad saying, we're closing. One of the reasons is I don't want to owe everyone money.
Okay.
Because a lot of businesses close down and
Finish in debt.
they do it on purpose. They liquidate it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Fuck them. They ain't getting paid, even though you've done business with them for 30, 40 years,
Yeah.
whatever. Fuck them. They can wait. We'll give them the liquidators, whatever.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if it was you or your dad who said we didn't want to do it that way. We wanted to make sure everyone was paid. and we don't owe no one no money, and we've done it properly.
Yeah, well, we would have always done it that way. There
Yeah.
was no other way we would have done it.
Yeah.
You know, that was my dad's principle. That's how I've been brought up. I don't remember who
Pay your bills.
said that
Yeah.
to you. There was an old saying, you know, don't shit on people on the way up because you never know who you're going to meet on the way down.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of the
yeah.
principles I feel people should live by.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I remember one of the distributors, I told everyone, and you know, I said, right, I'm going to close in 12 months' time. I'm going to run it down. We all know the industry's flatlining, going down, sorry, you know. And then I phoned them a few days later. She says, can I order some records? I went, you're going to have to pay up front. I was like, what are you on about? I says, I've been doing fucking business longer than you have. I told you last week, I'm running, you know, I'm shutting it properly. He says, yeah, but you're going to have to. I was like, you're having a laugh. And in the end, he was only like a salesperson.
Yeah.
I said, you go and tell your fucking gaffer. He wants to send me some records, like, you know what I mean? Because I was always going to pay somebody, everyone.
Yeah.
And I've looked back, you know, and just out of that pride, I reckon I could have bought a small house out of the money I could have fucking
Done them out of.
done them out of.
Yeah.
No problem. You know what I mean? But that wasn't.
No, that's why I always
Never
respected.
do that.
When I'm sure it was you when me and you was having a conversation. If I'm honest, and that was said to me in the conversation, and I just thought that's needs to be given the respect that
That's
that decision,
integrity. That's serious
that
integrity.
decision had, like, because
Yeah.
you know the other end, you know, you could have owed a Marto 30 grand.
But I think Carl was still at maybe a Marto or one of the distributors, and I think he got asked.
Yeah,
Mark says he's going to pay us, will he? And Carl was like, yeah, he will.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll pay you. And everyone got every penny.
Yeah.
Even every, you know.
All the little boys as
all
well,
the
like
little
with the
boys
CDs
who
and
dropped
stuff.
10 CDs
Yeah.
who might have been owed 25 quid, or, you know what I mean?
Everybody got their
Everyone
bit,
got paid. Everyone got
I respect that,
told.
man.
It's incredible.
It's,
It's incredible, that is.
It's like you say, a declining business, you can look at it and just watch it and
Yeah,
go,
so
fuck
fuck
everyone
everyone.
then.
I'm taking what's mine.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Fuck you.
Yeah, but we always, people probably thought we were expensive, and we might have seemed it,
Yeah.
but we was independent.
Don't
we
forget
made-
where a lot
we-
of the records come from now. They were being shipped from Germany for the Techno and
Yeah.
America for the CDs and stuff. So, you know,
Yeah.
were we expensive?
I don't think we was. I think, we left enough meat on the bone for everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The distributors had to get paid, transport people, you know what I mean? Everyone, and we had to charge a price. No one got discount. No one got fucking ripped off. If you want it, that's the price.
Yeah.
You know, and that was just the way we did the business.
Yeah. Good.
So when you actually decided to close and wind it down
Yeah.
for that 12 months, and you obviously told the staff and the distributors, what about the community, the people?
Mickey could probably answer that better than me, because, as I say, I did kind of step back a little bit. Really, I was a little bit probably emotional, I guess. And
I can imagine not wanting to have, I mean,
the
I didn't want to have the conversation every day, even though it sort of happened.
Yeah.
But I didn't own the business. I didn't put
Yeah.
25 years work into it. So your emotion to it would be different to mine.
And as you say, it's repeating that conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, because
You know
one
what I
person's
mean?
going to come in, oh, you're closing, mate.
Yeah.
I'm really sad about it. And then 2 minutes later, fucking hell, you're closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that getting too much for you. It's like,
So, obviously I did speak to a lot of people and that, and I don't know, try to hold it together, I suppose. But,
Yeah.
it's
going to be a big part of your life, man. If you live to your 100, that's a quarter of your life you spent in that shop.
And you think about it, if you've had people, the same people coming in for 10,
Yeah,
15 years.
I've still got mates
that's
from Tempest who were
friendship
customers.
terms. They're in every week, and they're not just in buying and leaving. They'll be in, talk, how you doing, what's going on, this is what I'm doing.
yeah.
You get to know them, you get to fit them, and it's
As
like,
I say, people come to my wedding who was customers of the shop. Who were my friends.
I was one of them.
The only one.
Actually, give his wife away to him. I fucking have a.
Literally did. He's his sister.
Yeah, he's married to my sister.
Right, couple more then, because we need to get a break in before we do the second half. What have you done since the shop's closed? Other than sit under your bed quilt crying?
On acid.
Still tripping. I did quite a bit of travelling.
Yeah.
I went abroad. As soon as I shut the shop, I went abroad for a year.
Yeah.
I went to Africa. I really like the wildlife in Africa, strangely enough. I don't know, when you've been in the building for 25
When you get
years.
30, when you hit your 30s and you go hiking,
Yeah.
when you close businesses and
You
do
fuck off
drugs,
to
you fuck off to Africa for a year.
He was hiking with the lions.
Cleaning your soul.
So I did some anti-poaching work and that out there. That was cool.
Nice.
Man. Yeah, man.
Fucking big respect for that.
Yeah, going out with the anti-poaching teams overnight and stuff, man. That was cool. All special forces from Australia. They were
Fucking
it was
sound.
hardcore, mate. It was nice.
Sounds like a good experience.
Yeah,
man.
living in the bush like for about 3 or 4 days, like just fucking going off trying to look for people with guns, basically.
You should have stayed in Birmingham for that.
Birmingham, like, I mean.
What was you saying about those subways earlier? It's just fucking natural. Looking at them animals.
Yeah, I did that. I've been in Thailand and that, but then when my dad got ill, I kind of had to come back and just spend more time with the family and that really, and that's kind of what I do now.
Fair play. One more then before we wrap up this little section.
Please do 34.
I ain't got a number on mine. So, if Tempest could reopen
That's
tomorrow,
the one I wanted.
if
This is the one I wanted.
If it could reopen tomorrow, exactly the same place, same staff,
Yeah,
same stock in there,
yeah.
but there's no MP3s, there's no streaming sites, there's no digital downloads. How quick would you open it?
Hang on.
Or would I not bother?
Or would you leave it
no.
with his legacy?
I'd just let Mickey run it, obviously.
Oh, Mickey, I'm opening.
No,
You're the main man. Yeah, get crack on.
The question should have ended. Would you bring it back or would you just leave it as a legacy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if I could have it back tomorrow,
As it
exactly
was.
the same.
Yeah.
But imagine sales and
no-
everything was still the same.
No digital MP3s, fuck all like that around.
But you could still
Still
sell
on
the
vinyl.
same on
We're all
vinyl.
still on
Still
vinyl.
customers.
I suppose I'd bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Money grabbing bastards.
Yeah. As I said, I think at the beginning, like a job where you can hang around playing records,
Exactly.
talking to your
Yeah.
mates and getting paid, it's fucking all right. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it would ever feel the same to me. I don't know if I'd have the same passion for it as I did then.
Okay, and obviously
The
old
with the
man
gap.
not having his input as well would.
And I don't know if I could commit as much energy or effort. I know we were often on top of the game, and like I said, when we closed 2000, but I spent hours in that shop.
Yeah, but people used to think it was an easy job. You get them comments across the counter. Fucking hell, all you do is stand there listening to music, serving. There was a lot more to it than that. What people don't see.
Yeah.
The graft of you've just had an order from Amato with 700 records.
It's
in
not
there.
just that. It's not
And
just that.
you've got to fucking
You have to know.
database it all and fucking put it all out, and you got to know what you're buying, what you're ordering. You got to know which customer. It's like to the end. I mean, I think it was 7 years in total there.
Yeah, I guess it was.
I knew he's walked in the shop. I know what he wants.
Yeah.
I ain't got to talk to him.
This is what I'm saying. You need to have that mental capacity. You need to know.
You know what I mean?
What new tunes you going? I've got this one from this guy. This one from this guy. This is a banger. This is
Well,
just. been released.
sometimes even when we had the orders come through, I'd already be making people bags.
Yeah.
Put them aside, going, I know them are for them.
Yeah.
When they come in, and not like one customer's better than the other, but I know he's a good customer. He spends 60, 70 quid a week.
Yeah.
I know there's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
By the time he gets here on Tuesday, when it's his day, they're going to be gone.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep him one of them.
Yeah.
That goes
yeah.
in the bag and that gets put there. And then when he comes for his bunch of techno, there you go, mate.
Do
you know what I mean?
It was a lot, as you said.
It
It was a lot
difficult
involved.
job, man.
It was very involved, and it was such a busy shop. And as you say, you had to know where it was coming from, how many the distributors had.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean? Because a lot of shops used to just buy bulk, whereas we tried to keep it low.
Carl
and
told
then-
me something about you used to rob off the distributors the rest of the stock from round town. So they'd come up to the car park on Great Western and you'd have your stock and you'd want everybody else's stock as well. So you used to make them give you everybody's stock. How many of them you got, mate? Oh, I've only got 30 for you. No, that weren't the question. How many of them you got? Well,
Is this true?
I've got 100 on me. They're ours.
Look at that guilty laugh.
Just so nobody else could have
He's
the
like, no one
promos
knew
and that.
about
Like,
this. Hang on, there's me, Pratt. You've got integrity. There's been 2 minutes ago. Oh, I like that. You've got integrity. Like, what the fuck?
can't let your competition have the promos, can you?
Well, like I said, if you're a distributor and you've got a list, who are you going to look after? The guy you get on with or the knobhead down the road?
Yeah.
So, if they only had 100 copies of a white label, you wanted
I want them all.
So you want that
But you only
distributor-
ordered 30.
No, they don't work like they used to bring it to you.
No, but I'm just
And
thinking.
they'd say,
Apparently, the more record shops in Birmingham, the better.
Yeah, but they can't have the
They'll have the same stock as us. We want people to go to their shop and say, that's shit. Let's go here.
Fucking pair of snakes.
Right, should we
Don't
take
know I
a
knew
break?
that one though, did you? Not quite yet. I just want one more thing from Mark before we have the break. Right, so if you could speak directly to the camera and
Camera
say
one?
anything you want to any of the old customers and fans of
And
Tempest.
believe me, after seeing fucking Facebook today, there's a few going to
If you
watch.
could, if you could speak to them directly, what would you say?
Well, first, obviously, just thank them all. As I said earlier, it was you lot that really made the business. The staff, they were brilliant.
Apart from Mickey.
Apart from Mickey. But it was just a building, full of vinyls, and you guys, and girls made it what it was, and it was, I'm proud of it, and I'm glad to hear it's a legacy, and I hope you enjoyed it. So take care, everyone.
We need a fucking round of applause, one and a cheer. Hey,
We'll get one put
we
on here
definitely
somewhere.
need that. We need that. Right, so we are going to take a break. That went on a lot longer, but we always like going on longer when we've got good guests on.
Right, tune for the break then. Black Alley Saints, and it's called Chaos. See you after the break.
She wakes up to a world too quiet. Heart beats faster when it's a riot. Never learned how to sit still. Thrill's the only way she feels. Lights flashing, she's alive. Every risk keeps her high. All to say, but it's a lie. She craves a storm, she craves the sky. She's addicted to the chaos. Can't let go. Finds a rhythm where the wild winds blow. Call me the stranger, she don't know her name. Every spark fuels a fire. Every night's a flame. Yeah, addicted to the chaos. Dancing free. Every heartbeat's a risk. That's her ecstasy. Safe is boring. She'll never be tame. In the madness, she finds her fame. Yeah. Crowded rooms, the music pounds. Every touch shakes her ground. Chasing high, she can't define. Lost in moments that aren't mine. Rules don't fit, she tears them down. Smiles through the chaos, where's the crown? Life's a gamble, she can't resist. Every danger, every twist. Yeah, she's addicted to the chaos. Can't let go. Finds a rhythm where the wild winds blow. Call me the stranger, she don't know her name. Every spark fuels a fire. Every night's a flame. Yeah, addicted to the chaos, dancing free. Every heartbeat's a risk, that's her ecstasy. Safe is boring, she'll never be tamed. In the madness, she finds her fame. Yeah. Sunrise finds her on the edge. Another night, another pledge to keep the fire in her veins. So don't shoot pleasure, fight through pain. She knows she's broken, she knows she's wild, but chaos has been her only guide. And in the storm, she finally sees the calm she fears is where she bleeds. She's addicted to the chaos. She's addicted to the chaos.
Welcome back to the Ranting and Raving podcast with myself, Wayne Scott Fox, Mickey Williams, and a very special guest, Mr. Tempest himself. Do you want to call him Mark or Marcus?
What would you prefer?
Handsome.
Mate, this geezer's got about 10 different names anyway. It depends which group
In
of
your
mates
head?
he's- No.
In your head?
Not in my head. I swear to God. It depends which group of mates he's with.
Oh.
So I never called you Mark at
No.
Tempest. It was always son,
Yeah.
He called you son.
because he was a son.
Son. A lot of people call me son.
That's a Brummie thing, isn't it? All right, son.
All right, son. That's where they got it from. You know.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
where all the
son.
brothers got it from. They got it from Tempest, that saying.
But yeah, if you're with your older mates, they call you something different, don't they?
Yeah.
What?
Tuss.
I don't want to fucking know. I don't want to know.
We've all got nicknames, ain't we?
I don't know. Right. So this round, what we're going to do this part of the show, we're going to do some like quick fire questions.
Yeah, let's get a few quick fire questions in. So, obviously, you was a little bit prepped for the first part of the show, so you sort of knew
Now we're
Where
going
we
to
go
catch
with
you
that?
off on
Okay.
this
now
one.
where we're going with the direction of it. But this one, you're going to have just a few just fired at you where just give us your answer quick
Yeah.
as you can, whatever you want to do with it.
Second one's going to be interesting. So the first one then,
Go on.
what's the first record you ever brought?
Man,
Not what your fucking dad give you, when you brought yourself.
fucking with me own money. Fucking hell. Did I buy one?
I own the record shop. I own the record shop. Why am I going to buy it?
Fucking pay for it. Mantronics.
Oh, okay. Weren't expecting that.
Yeah. Best club in Birmingham's history.
Bakers.
Had to be.
Bakers.
Bakers the Studios was mine. One album you could listen to forever without getting bored.
Fucking hell. Slick Rick.
Slick Rick. I didn't expect that either.
Fucking hell.
If you could bring back one closed venue for one night only, which one would it be?
One
Closed venue.
venue.
closed venue.
So if you one of your old raving venues,
It would have to be Lost.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Lost in London.
Right.
I think it might still be going, actually.
Imagine if it is.
That might be a problem. But they had a venue in Brixton and it was fucking amazing.
Okay. If you one song you secretly love but shouldn't.
But shouldn't.
Guilty pleasure.
Joan Jett. I love rock and roll.
Okay, that's a good one. If Tempest had a theme tune, what would it be?
Same as Benny Hill.
The fucking Benny Hill theme tune, man.
The younger crowd are not going to know that. So if you're young, if you're under the age of fucking 35, get onto YouTube and type in Benny Hill theme tune, and actually watch the videos and watch Benny Hill running around after women.
He was the funniest member of staff at Tempest.
You.
Oh, fuck off!
You got to live with this.
I ain't going to do the end of that now because he's the serious one on here,
He paid me for fucking
and now
to
you
say
just
that.
said he's the fun one. Fucking hell!
He was the quietest.
Luke.
Luke.
You forgot about Luke.
Yeah, we never mentioned Luke earlier on. Sorry, Luke. Yeah, Luke.
Shows what they really think of you.
Luke was quiet when
There was another lad as well, Gary Blewett.
Gavin.
No, Gary Blewett. He was in at the same time at the end as well, yeah.
Okay.
Down on the indie floor. I think
Yeah.
we missed them two out, didn't we?
Well, Luke, if you weren't so quiet, they wouldn't have forgot about you in the main show. Anyway,
I was just trying to mention everyone.
right, where are we? Okay. One fashion trend from the
Hang
90s.
I'm just going to interrupt
Naff,
again there.
naff.
I was thinking of one more.
Get in there.
I was thinking of one more member of staff then who worked there when I worked there. Chris Panton. Remember the lad who worked with the streets?
The one who wrote the Streets album.
Oh, that's what you told me about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
told you.
He wrote the first one, didn't he? And
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
fucking mugged
Got
off.
mugged
and
off on it,
Got
yeah.
thrown out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he's already answered the question.
yeah,
One fashion trend from the 90s.
yeah. Fashion trend, Nafco.
Naff, naff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And we spoke about it the other week because you can still buy them. They're still making them.
Are they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're not fucking 20 quid like they used to be.
No, that's fucking, you can buy like
Nothing is, mate. It's a Mars bar.
Nah, they're almost like a designer brand.
yeah, it's like the same black one, but these ones actually have padding in, like a fucking raincoat, and you can fucking do. It's got
Yeah,
Nafco there, and on the back exactly the same.
Nice, man.
I seen a pop-up shop come up for one of them before, and the coats were like fucking 180 quid.
Wow.
And I was like, for Nafco.
Fucking.
Mate, people used to sell them off the back of the wagons for a fucking £5.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ranting and Raving podcast. Quick fire question time.
Best rave you ever went to?
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the year?
92, Bournemouth.
Wow.
Here's one. What tune would you want played at your funeral?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, morbid as fuck.
Jesus Christ, mate.
It's not long now.
Probably Masters at Work, To Be in Love.
Oh my days!
Tune.
Oh my days! Put it on.
What on?
Booyaka, booyaka.
Oh my days!
Oh my days.
What a
wrong with
tune! What a tune! That is up there with one of the best tracks, and it's fucking long as well.
Yeah, man. The remix. Is
Incredible tune.
Yeah, I do.
I
like
tried
that.
to get the
The
fucking
remix
original
with
vocal.
Let Me Lick You Like a Lollipop in there, them vocals.
Right.
Lovely.
I reached
that
out to them and tried to get that vocal from them. They would not give it me.
Oh,
I had
they
to
ain't
get it
gonna give you
re-sung.
that.
I had to get it
Yeah,
re-sung.
They ain't going to give you that.
Mm.
Definitely not. Mainly because you're a fucking bellend. Not because they didn't want to license it to anyone.
Fucking lick me out, you.
Right, last one then on the quick fire. That took ages. If you had to describe Tempest in 3 words, what would they be?
Fiery, funny, party. I don't know.
FFP?
FIFA financial fair play. That's going to come back
That's
to
because
haunt
fucking
soon.
Villa never get fucking done with it. That's why. That's why he's got FFP on his fucking brain. We all get shafted, not Villa.
Sound right. We're going to do a little get in the bin round now. Basically, what they do with this is people writing with like a bit like Room 101 type gripes, and then we decide whether they go in the bin. So,
Welcome to Get in the Bin. In this segment, we ask the people of our society to speak out, to tell us what truly enrages them.
So he could put hard to find in the bin if you want.
right, I got one here from Tracy in Nuneaton.
Tracy in Nuneaton.
Anyone who calls the evening meal tea when it's clearly dinner.
Fucking slut. It's fucking. It's your fucking. I'm having my tea.
Breakfast, dinner, tea, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what I have.
Oh, she'll say you're having lunch.
You're having breakfast,
tea.
lunch, and dinner.
that's not going in the.
No, it's your
I'm
tea.
having my
innit?
tea.
Having your tea.
Yeah, I agree.
Is it because she's from Nuneaton? Coventry, fuck.
She got an extra fucking finger, and
You
she.
can't say. I'm having my tea.
Yeah,
My tea done.
it's tea.
You tea. You always have your tea.
It's not dinner.
But then it gets confusing.
Why?
Because what do you have on a Sunday?
That's your Sunday dinner. That's
You
your
don't have your
Sunday
Sunday
dinner.
tea, though, do you?
No. but that's your Sunday dinner.
Yeah, what time do you have it? Tea time.
2, 3 o'clock.
But it's called your tea because you have it at tea time. Isn't it? That's what I think. You come
you have
home
your
from,
dinner at dinner
come home
time?
from work, you have your tea. Breakfast, dinner, and tea.
I think it's where you're from.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
That's a-
regional.
That's a
an
Midlands
area
thing.
thing,
It's
innit?
a West Midlands thing, isn't it? That's with us like that.
Yeah, regional thing. But
You're not really a slut, by the way. But if you are, just send me a message on Facebook. I won't read it because Mickey's got access.
and make use of that extra finger.
So that's not in the bin for me.
Nah, it's definitely not going
No,
in for me. That one.
No.
I'm
That means
having me
Tracy,
fucking-
you've got to get in the bin.
I'm having my tea when I get home tonight.
Yeah.
Right, Finley from Rugby. People who pronounce scone wrong.
It's not scone, scone.
That's what I'm saying. But he's written it as scone.
Oh, what do you say?
Donut.
That's what he's put in is people who pronounce scone in wrong,
Because
whichever way you say it.
we're going to go back to the hole.
Scone.
Scone.
No. What'd you say?
Scone.
Scone. I fucking knew it. Brummies. So if I say to you, if you haven't got a shower, what do you have?
A bath.
You said bath.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
What?
He said bath.
What else do you have?
They say bath.
Yeah.
Brummies say bath normally.
Bath.
My G. It says bath.
A lot of brummies will say bath.
Do they?
Yeah,
I'm
bath.
in a bath.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bath.
Yeah,
It's a
same,
bath.
It's a bath.
Yeah.
What are these?
That's why I always say to them, what's that? What's that place down?
Dentures.
Fake.
What's that place down by Bristol? Bath. It's not bath.
Do you
is
say
it?
tooth or tooth?
Tooth.
See? He's half and half.
Yeah, he's half and half. He's got his foot half in the door. And
It's not scone.
Scone?
I'm not having scone.
I have a scone. You got any scones? That's what I say to the missus.
Remember calling kids at school a sconner?
Remember? Sconner.
Remember you fucking sconner got no pubes.
Funny, man.
So you say scone.
Scone.
Yeah, I'm on scone.
I'm scone. Which 2v2?
Yeah. But I don't know, because I don't know how he's pronouncing it.
Oh, you fucking prick.
I don't
Fucking idiot.
I don't know how he's
He's not
pronouncing
even
it.
told us the right way to say it himself.
Yeah.
That's going to have to be a draw.
Yeah, it's not going in the bin. Nigel in Burton upon Trent. Neighbours putting bins out at 11:47 p.m.
That's going in the bin.
Oh, that was quick.
Fucking.
Can I tell
That
you
was
something?
quick.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wanker.
I put my, as soon as I get home from work,
I'm that guy because
put mine out.
when I come
Yeah.
home from work, the missus does it most of the time. But if it's down to me, if her's gone out and it's down to me, I'll come in, I'll see everyone's bins on the street, and I'll go, I'll do that in a minute. And then I'll go in, I'll sit
Forget.
down, forget. And then just before I go to bed, fuck the bin.
So
And
when
then
you pull up,
I'm dragging it down the fucking alleyway and everything like a fucking midnight.
so why don't you do it when you pull up?
Yeah. Like everyone else.
Because ours is a bit more difficult.
No,
Because,
it's fucking not.
well, it is.
You put it on his
It's
fucking
still-
wheels and pull.
Yeah, but I live on an end terrace, so I have to open all the
Or
gates
as if I don't know where you live.
and the alleyway.
Oh, you are a proper fucking.
Yeah, I've got to open 3 gates.
Right.
One.
Hang on. His
I have to
argument.
open 3 gates to get to the street.
But his argument is it's a bit more difficult. How is it difficult from the moment you turn up to doing it at fucking 11:30? What's the difference? What's the difference?
No, I mean, you said why do you do it as soon as you get there?
Yeah.
As if it's like I can just pull it off the front garden.
No, go and do
I
it.
ain't got a garden.
You have in the back.
Yeah.
But
And
what
that's
I'm
where we
saying
have
is-
to bring it from. That's
But
why it's a bit more
if
difficult.
you do it when you
Yours
get
are probably
home,
on your front lawn,
outside the front door.
next to the sofa and the fridge. Fucking tramp.
But my point is, you said it's difficult. How is it? As soon as you pull up, do it.
Nah, I've got things to do. I've got to say hello to my lads and, you know.
It'll take you 3 minutes to get your fucking bins out.
Yeah, but not if I've got to go in the house and empty the one in the house as well. And then there's a recycle bin. I've got 2 bins that have to go
Always
out.
some bullshit excuse
that.
reason with him. I swear to God,
is
I'm
why-
with
this is
you.
why I
I'm
just
with you.
leave it for
You see
Kate.
what I had to keep on top of them?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Fucking-
I'll do it in a minute. I'm just fucking, do you know what I mean? I've got all this to do. I was going to
Fucking
do
busy,
it.
man. I'm busy.
I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
And I'm with whoever wrote in as well.
Okay, then. That can go in the fucking bin. Shelley in Wednesbury calling a cob a barm cake or worse, a batch.
We've gone over this before.
We have, but we did cob, didn't we?
What do you call them where you're from? A roll, a bun.
Cob.
Do you call them cobs?
You go to the pub and you get a cheese and onion one.
Cob.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, cobs. These fucking Northerners are just weirdos, man.
Barm cake.
Well, I don't know. Where does batch come from? What's a batch?
And that's
Again, it's a local thing, innit?
Yeah, but
An
it's like-
area thing that is.
Batch.
but you've got bun, roll, cob, bap, barm cake. Fucking hell, how many else?
Just fucking bread.
Do you know what I mean? He's trying to tell
Give me a
me.
fucking sandwich and shut up,
No,
will ya?
he's trying to tell me that a cob is a sandwich.
Nah. It's a cob.
He's telling me it's a sandwich
It's bread.
because you cut it like bread, so therefore it's a sandwich.
You don't cut a cob.
Cut cob in half to put your finger on, didn't you?
Okay, you cut it in half.
But you
and how, do you,
slice a loaf.
how are your
with-
sandwiches
Yeah.
presented?
No, Mickey,
They're the same.
it's not the fucking same.
Fucking is for me. Is this going in the bin or what?
In the fucking bin.
Harriet from Tamworth. I quite like this one, to be honest. Quite simply, any fucking German market.
In the bin.
I thought she was going to say any fucking German person.
Any fucking German market.
I don't like them at all.
I don't like them either.
It's fucking freezing cold. You're like a sardine trying to fucking drink and eat a fucking £12 hot dog.
Yeah, freezing cold. Fucking hot dogs are fucking 12 to 15 quid.
Yeah.
A pint's fucking 9 quid.
Selling
Your
tats.
£10 deposit for your fucking glass. And now you got to worry about being mowed down by the fucking... It's that fucking time of year, isn't it? Have you seen all the fucking bollards they have to put around them now?
You better
man.
fucking cut that out. Fucking hell, get us killed. Fucking beep that out.
I'll have to beep you.
Beep it to get my fucking reaction. Fucking hell.
But you have every Christmas,
Get it in
every
the bin.
Christmas market you go to now. There's fucking barriers all the way around to stop them fucking coming in with the motors.
Yeah, they ain't safe places, mate.
Nah, not anymore.
They get mugged and everything, they?
They do,
robbed,
yeah, man.
robbed.
Remember the
And that's
fucking?
just the
Did somebody
fucking
get stabbed
traders.
at-
Remember the Windsor?
I mean, fucking shit.
Remember the
mate.
Windsor? We used to go to the Windsor all the time, Dave.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
sound
yeah.
place. How many fights did you see in there?
Yeah.
You could go in there after work, fucking come out of it at fucking 12 o'clock. No trouble in there, really, was there ever?
Nah, it's nice place, house. Yeah,
And then-
nowadays,
Yeah.
Get that in the bin.
in the bin.
German
mate.
market's fucking definitely in the bin, man.
Now-
I just don't like them anyway.
Was that the
Fucking
last guest
pretzels.
one?
Yeah.
If Mickey's got one, prepare yourself because it'll be some fucking bullshit thing.
Come on.
Things that irritate me.
It's everything. Here we
A
go.
lot of things do
Have
irritate
you got
me.
one?
Okay, this week then.
What's irritating?
Very
you this
rarely I
week?
agree with him on these. I'm like, why are you moaning about that?
When I'm on the phone and I hear these words, your call is important to us. After about fucking 48 minutes. It can't be that fucking important if I'm still on a bastard phone and I'm nearly in a fucking hour.
I told you he was the funny one.
Come
you know-
on.
but they're busy.
But
Yeah,
it's
but
important.
it's important
Isn't it?
Yeah,
to
that's
keep me
what-
on the phone for
Yeah.
fucking hour before you answer it.
Yeah, they're trying to get to you as quick as they
no.
can.
They need to call me back.
Oh my fucking god!
The moment you're fucking, your call
Are you
is
agreeing
important
with
to
him
us. Your call is important. If my call's that important to you, you can see my number. Ring me back.
Let me ask you a question.
There you
You
go.
know when you go shopping,
Yeah,
do you ever use the self-service checkouts?
I do, yes.
Do you think you should have a discount on your shopping because you've served yourself?
No.
I
He
do.
does. Because he's doing their job.
I'm doing someone's job.
He's like, I should get a discount on my shopping.
Someone's lost the job because that till's in there.
Yeah.
Where's the saving? Because it's not on the fucking food. Because I'm paying more now than I was in last year for the same fucking shit. And you're fucking getting rid of 20 staff so you can have fucking 20 tills in there.
When we spoke about this, he was ranting about it. Passionate.
You should get a discount if you're doing somebody's fucking job. Where I can, I'll stand in there and I'll stand in the queue fucking 10 deep to use a till. Where fucking Doris is going to scan my shopping for me. Because I ain't doing it on my down that end. Fuck that.
Not without me discount.
It was hilarious, that episode was. He went on one about it.
It's right though, man. It's fucking, you're saving money. Well, save us some money as well then.
But even with this one with the call, yeah, I get it's frustrating. But if
It's just that voice. Your call is important to us.
but it is important you're a customer.
Fucking answer the fucking phone then.
But there's a log of people on the phone.
But I don't want to be. I don't want to be like this for fucking an hour with my arm up.
loudspeaker
Put it
on
on
the sofa.
speaker.
Nah, it's irritating. The music is then, man. Oh, the music's fucking so irritating, man. That wouldn't be so bad if they actually fucking approached a record
are.
label and went, "Can we use this music?"
Fucking Victor Meldrew.
It's the same bastard shit
You're
on
Victor
everyone.
Meldrew.
I like Victor. He's fucking all right. He is.
Yeah.
I don't
like
agree.
Victor
Do you
Meldrew.
agree with him?
I kind of do, yeah.
Fuck's sake. That's in the bin then, isn't it? Get it in the bin then, he agrees with you.
Winner, winner.
God, we fucking Predators fell over now. Where's my skull?
It fell down there. I watched it just. You just fucking kick the table with your knee. Or need the
It's all right,
table.
I'll get it
then.
in a minute, don't worry.
Need the table. Stop being weird with your fucking
Leave me fucking
toys.
Predator alone.
Fucking strange bastard.
Says you got a picture of dogs in prams?
That's another one of my gripes. fucking hate that and all. 4 bastard legs. Got more legs than me and you're pushing it a fucking round.
Walking.
Fucking dickheads. They're just dickhead people, man.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, God. There's fucking loads he moans about. That's why I call him Mr. Grump. Right, so we're going to move on now then to dilemmas.
No, we're doing red pill, blue pill.
You're
doing one?
One?
Yeah,
One.
go
I
on
want to
then.
do one because I want his opinion on stuff.
Okay.
So what happens is, normally these are about sex and stuff because I've got a history online of building a big following. So I used to do these rants in a vans and I used to talk about this. I used to get millions and millions of views. So when I do dilemmas and say to people, send your dilemmas in. They're always about fucking sex or something, right? Sometimes they're not and they just have to relationship advice or someone be took the piss out of. And we kind of give our feedback on what we think that person should do.
Yeah.
However, today, we're going to ask you what you think they should do. All right?
As well. Get
Give us
your
my entry then,
opinion.
please, Michael.
Got a story that's mad, don't keep it hush. Like my
Some
neighbor
of these
caught
are
me knocking
funny.
one out in a bush. Wife did you dirty, your dad crossed the line.
Second one.
Send it to the lads, it's dilemma time.
Right then, so the first one I'm going to do and the only one I'm going to do, because there are a couple, but because we've had such a fantastic time today talking about Tempest records, nostalgia, I'm only going to do one. It's from Tom in Wolverhampton. And Tom said, "Hi lads, absolute nightmare this. Boys, been with a wife for 8 years now, married 5. Proper solid couple, house in Wolvo, decent jobs, even got a dog together. 6 months back, we decided to open things up because the spark was fading a bit in the bedroom. You know how it is. We set ground rules, don't ask, don't tell. No falling in love. Keep it casual and safe, and don't let it mess with us. Thought it'd be a laugh, bit of fun on the side to spice things up without the drama. Well, I've proper fucked it up. Met this bird through a mate's works do. Stunning, funny as hell. Shares all my weird hobbies like hiking and old films. Must be over 30.
Yeah. Ex-cokehead.
Started as a casual shag, but it's turned into a full-on love. We're seeing each other, fucking hell, a couple of times a week, talking every day, and she's everything I didn't know I was missing. Now she's giving me an ultimatum. Leave the wife and go all in with her, or we're done. Say she can't be the side piece forever. The wife's still head over heels for me. Thinks everything's golden. She's clueless about any of this. Insane. I don't know if I carry on.
Go on.
She's kept the letter, no hints, no slipped ups, but I'm ripping myself into here. I still love the wife. She's my best mate and we built a life. But this new one feels like soulmate shit. Guilt's eating me alive. Can't sleep, barely eat. If I tell the wife, I'll shatter her world and probably end in a divorce anyway. If I end it with the girlfriend, I'll be miserable, wondering what if and if I leave. I'm the villain who blew up a good marriage for a fling that might not last. Lads, what the actual fuck do I do? Come clean and hope for the best? Ghost the girlfriend and try to forget? Or pack my bags and chase the new love? I need some proper advice before I lose my mind. Fucked up.
Well, Tom.
Good luck.
Fucked up.
So basically what he's done there
Caught
is
feelings?
caught feelings for somebody who's supposed to just put his fucking
But
dick
he's
in for the
missing.
night.
But the thing is, he's got an agreement with his wife. Go and do.
Yeah.
Don't talk. And
Yeah.
you've broke that trust.
Yeah.
She give you. I mean, she's the one who said go do.
Yeah, you're not supposed to catch feelings, Tom.
Do you know what I mean?
You're supposed to catch STDs. Not feelings.
So, what do you think about that?
My original thought is ghost the girlfriend.
Original. So you've changed your mind.
Well, it depends on the age of the kids.
But he goes
Yeah.
hiking, so
Have
he's
they got
obviously
kids? I don't think
Did
they
he,
got
did he
kids.
say he got kids?
Dog.
Got a dog.
Just got the dog.
Yeah, fuck the dog.
So, okay, the dog's got no feelings, has he? You know what I mean?
What did he just say? The dog's got no feelings.
He's been pushed around in a pram.
Yeah, the dog fucking hates her. The dog wants to leave.
Fucking hell.
It's a difficult one
It's-
because if he goes back to his wife, he's always going to be wondering
Yeah.
if that other bird was the one.
Yeah.
It's if there's no kids involved, it's 50-50,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah. If you've got to be good for young guns and all that, you know, you got to.
But the thing is,
But-
the bit that got me was, but this one feels like soulmate shit. If your wife doesn't feel like your soulmate, you're in
But
trouble already.
he probably would have said that about his wife before he done this.
Yeah.
Before they had disagreements, his
Best
wife was
mates.
probably his soul.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden someone else is coming out. She's
It's
your
like
soulmate.
it's that stigma of when you say every time you meet a girl, I've never loved anyone the way I love you. I said that to my last one.
Yeah.
And the one
And if we don't end
the one
up,
before that,
if we end up splitting, I'm going to say it to the next bird as well
yeah.
because it's a different type of love.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's not saying it to her though. He's saying it to us. He didn't need to involve. He didn't need to put that in. He didn't need to say this feels like soulmate shit.
I think he's bang out of order on his fucking bird.
Yeah, I think she's given him given in. She's took a mile,
Fucking hell, is he?
and now it could be a fucking divorce. But on the plus side for her, she's got the free pass as well, so she might be getting a bigger length.
Winston. I don't agree with this because I'm all for the openness and that. I'm big into everyone having fun and keeping your feelings one side and having sexual fun as separate. I'm all for that. What I'm not into is breaking that. We're having fun too. Oh, I really like you, and it's now ruining this.
Yeah.
I do not agree with that at all. You're not going to change my
I
fucking
think
mind.
morally, you fucked the girlfriend off, didn't you?
I was
Morally.
going with ghost the girlfriend
Because
really.
your missus,
You'll get over her.
if you've married your fucking bird, you've married her for a reason. If she gives you a fucking free pass, you've used it
What a bird.
way too
man.
much.
What a bird as well to say that.
man.
Yeah, but she's got it as well.
But still.
That's why she get it in,
But
because
she-
she's met
no.
someone at work.
But the thing is,
met Winston.
Mickey, she's probably not because women
Yeah.
are less likely
Yeah,
than men.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's
Yeah,
like
I
they
think
say, just don't.
Tom's a bit of a tit in this situation.
Bad.
You've let the catch feelings thing
You've took the piss out of somebody saying,
become too
I love you that much. We are together. We're happy. We're best friends and all the rest of it. Go and have your fun. Don't talk about it. And I'm still here. And you've broke that. I mean, how many women would say that to their guy?
Yeah.
How many women would say
He's a
that?
lucky guy, you know.
He's a lucky
Yeah,
lucky
man.
fucker, but
The only other thing is, find out if either of them are fucking bi and just say, look, listen, all three of us be in one relationship.
Let's have one
That's
relationship.
what
And I'm not
thinking.
taking the piece.
No.
That could be an option. That could be the thing.
Yeah,
that's
there's a
missing.
lot of that shit goes on nowadays, doesn't it?
You know what I mean? The girlfriends could be in a relationship with each other, and he's in a relationship with the two of them.
It's normally by blokes who look like
There was a
fucking
film-
they live in Shoreditch, though.
There was a fucking film about that, an Irish film.
Yeah.
I think it was Kevin Spacey, wasn't he?
Fuck knows.
Anyway, that could be. Try that option. If that doesn't work, fuck off this bit on the side.
Yeah, she's got to go. Your morals low with your wife. End of.
That's my opinion.
I agree.
Well, he's fucking helpful. That's it then. Let's go into red, blue pill. Let's fuck him over now.
Right. Rules of red pill, blue pill is you have to pick one. There's no getting out of it. You have to pick one. Right. Do you want to read them?
No, the fuck.
Why?
Because I hate them.
Yeah, but you can read them if you want. Read them out.
Okay, I'm not going to be involved in this one. I'm going to for you two. Normally he gets me with them. And he has me stupid things
you
like
get
saying,
involved as well.
like, on the Patreon, he'll say things to me like, because I've got two daughters. Red pill would rather watch her shag, or blue pill the other one shag. I'm like, what the fuck? My daughters? Do you know what I mean?
You can be naughtier on the Patreon.
You can't do it on here. Okay, so red pill.
Go on then.
This is for you two. Red pill. Know exactly when you will die. Or the blue pill. Know exactly how you'll die, but not when.
When?
You'd not want to know when you're going to die.
Yeah, I think I'd
when.
go for when. I wouldn't want to know how.
No, I
Especially if it
wouldn't
was
know.
fucking car crash or something
Oh,
nasty
yeah.
like, yeah.
What if they just say old age?
Well, yeah. And then you get red as a bonus, then, didn't you?
Yeah, but if you know when, you can go fucking real wild.
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think.
But
I
if
think
they say
when.
how, right, and it's going to be a car crash, I mean, you just don't go in a car anymore.
Yeah, but a car
Get a
can still
bike.
crash into you. What if you're on a bike? Two cars.
What are you going to do? Not leave the house? Again.
Ever?
So you're both going to go with red pill.
Yeah, I'll go win.
Okay.
What would you do?
I'd like a red pill as well.
Yeah.
Okay, second
then.
one. Work a job you hate for 300 grand a year, tax free. Or work a job you love for 25 grand a year, normal.
Difficult. Difficult.
Because 25 grand, you're probably talking 1,600 quid take home.
Yeah.
Job I hate for 3 years.
Yeah. just bank it. Just fucking bank as much as you can.
You got an exit plan. He's got it all structured. That fucking ride the storm until then. Well, you did it for 7 years.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'd probably have to take the 300k and just fucking...
Hate it.
Yeah,
People
just
do that, don't they?
save enough to start your own fucking
Not
business.
many people really like their jobs, do they?
I love mine.
Yeah.
I run the department now, so I'm different. Okay,
Go
another
on.
one. Red pill. Give up your phone forever. You can never have a mobile phone again.
Okay.
Or wear Crocs as the only footwear you've got for the rest of your life.
Give up my phone. Fuck them Crocs.
Imagine that on a wedding. On your wedding day.
You got to wear Crocs. Fucking my missus has got about 3 pairs of them, man. But do you know what? Do you know how much they am?
Yeah.
Fucking 50 quid a pair.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because the obviously when we was kids and the Crocs that was knocking around were just cheap fucking
Plastic.
put together plastic.
Hard
Mate,
plastic, wouldn't they?
They're fucking expensive now. They've got a.
Have you actually wore a pair?
Is it a MacArthur Glen?
They're really comfortable.
I'm sure. Is it MacArthur
good for
Glen?
around the
they've
house.
They've got an actual shop, haven't they? MacArthur Glen. It's a
Yeah.
designer.
Have you ever
outlet
put any on?
place.
They're seriously comfortable, you know. I just would never wear them.
Nah.
I'd
Yeah,
never wear them.
MacArthur Glen in Cannock's a designer place. It's got like Boss and Lacoste and all that.
I have a
Croc's got a shop there. Croc.
I've got a pair. I wear them when I go on holiday because you're
Nah.
in the fucking beach and on that can't you? In the sea.
Not for me, man. Definitely not for me.
Okay, another one. Red pill. Fingers as long as your legs, or legs as short as your fingers.
Fingers as long as my legs.
Fuck you gonna do?
How are you gonna eat?
You'd be like that, wouldn't you? Just stood there like that. Yeah, but then if you had the fucking legs as short as your fingers, you'd just be like a fucking penguin, wouldn't you? Just full on waddling around, man. I think I'd have to go fingers.
As long as your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to walk with fucking legs that big, would you?
No, would you sister after a couple of days?
Wanker in it. All right, last one then, you fucking prick.
Go on then.
Okay, so tomorrow you wake up as whichever celebrity you hate the most with their actual life. Or blue pill. Every time you get horny, your phone plays, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, on full volume.
Wherever you are. Well,
You're going to be blue pilling.
I know. I've got to be blue pill, and I'll tell you exactly
Yeah.
why. My worst, fucking, most hated celebrity is Sam Smith. There's no way I want to wake up tomorrow and fucking be him.
This would no longer be your show.
Fucking no way. Wake
he
up
says to me the
and-
one day?
Oh, no,
Fucking
definitely.
check this out. He said, red pill, would you rather suck your dad's dick after he's fucked your mum? Or blue pill, lick your mum out after your dad's coming in? I've got to answer that.
Patreon, £3 subscription.
Is it kind of shit he
Patreon.com.
asks me?
Patreon.com
What the fuck are you
/.
doing?
The Ranting and Raving Pod. Get over there for more content like
Like,
that.
these are very silly and funny. When it's on there, he attacks me hard.
Yeah, we have to be a bit lighter on this side because this is the public version.
Right, I think that's going to be the end of the show.
Yeah, I think so, man. We've exhausted loads of Mark's time already. Thank you for coming on the show, Mark.
Thank you for
It
having
has
me
been a
on.
pleasure having you here.
Got anything you want to say, promote, or do, or whatever? Or you just like, no, fucking sound.
No, don't give a fuck.
No,
No, don't give a fuck. Don't like people. Sitting in my house, watch me telly when I want. That's it.
waiting to fuck off back to Thailand. Right.
Socials.
If you listen to us on Spotify or wherever else and you want to give us a watch, yeah, you can watch all the reels and stuff on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
And you can also watch the full videos on.
Let me fucking finish. If you watch the full episodes, you can get them on YouTube. All the handles are the Ranting and Raving Pod at gmail.com.
And as I just mentioned, if you want some fucking hairier content,
Become a fucking Patreon. You type motherfuckers.
cheers, Snoop. www.patreon.com/the Ranting and Raving Pod. Tiers start from £3. You get the Patreon shows and a load of DJ mixes from me and it's Belendia.
Right, I want to say a big shout out to this week's sponsor. We haven't got one because I forgot again.
You are a fucking bellend.
I'm sorting it. We're going to get one soon. The problem I've got is when we have a sponsor, I never learn what they want me to say. So we had this one sponsor, and I've gone.
This is what he did. No,
I said
he
it-
might as well have just done that.
I've said it all. The food's great. Get yourself down there. Forgot where it is.
Don't even know where it was.
He's gone, I'll tell you where it is. And he's piped up and given the
Our
address.
sponsor this week,
I
Paolo's.
fucking forgot the
Paolo's
address.
Deli. They do this, they do that, they do this. And you can find them. I don't know where they are.
But I think that's better for advertising.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
know.
the normal.
I don't think he agrees because he ain't sponsored since.
So today's sponsor is Fresh Click. One click to make you fresh. I don't want all that
Stop
professional
giving
shit.
them fucking freebies.
I made it up. It's just not even real.
Good.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for
I've
having me,
enjoyed
guys.
this show.
Yeah, it's been a good show,
lads.
man, and I'm sure
Good
there's
show.
going to be a little bit of interest in it from all the ex
Not that you're going to fucking watch it, but
customers
anyway.
and stuff like that.
Mickey will probably send you some clips with the views on for you to look at.
Yeah, say hello to your mother for me when you see her as well.
Cheers, mate. We'll
If
do.
you would, yeah, definitely
Guys.
say hello to your mum.
When's this coming out? Before or after?
It'll be after Christmas.
Right. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. Hope you all enjoyed the Christmas show as well. As we come into the new year, we're going to start bringing a lot more guests on. We've gone a bit short lately.
We've been lazy.
Not lazy, busy.
Yeah,
Busy. We might change a bit of deco, but I mean, Mickey's pestering me to put that fucking yum thing up. So what we want for the new year, he calls me a yum.
He's a fucking yum.
I don't speak like him, do I?
Pretty close.
But no, but I don't, do I?
Boom!
I don't.
do you want a yes or a no?
I just, y'all don't hear me talk like this, do ya? I ain't, yo,
Put your yum finger.
All right, then. Well, the way we'll level it out is you're a yam and I'm a yam.
All right, okay. So, what we want next year, please write in. Keep your dilemmas coming in. Give us some ideas of things you'd want us to talk about. We have got the What a Prankster. We're going to start getting up and running real soon. I know we keep going on about it, but we're trying to get the concept correct so it works and it works good.
Yeah, we've done a few tests and a couple of them have worked,
Yeah.
but we still need to get the concept right before we bring that to the table.
So here's to 2026 and all you people saying new year, new me.
Fuck off.
Here's
New year, same
In the
you.
bin.
New year, same you. Fucking 5 different stepdads for your kids by the time you're fucking 10 months in.
So 2025 is when we decided to launch this show. We're on, I think it's episode 30, 31, 32, around there.
30.
We're on 30. So to everybody who's watched the first 30 episodes, or even if you've come halfway along or towards the end and you enjoy the show.
Yeah, go
thank
back and
you.
watch the fucking rest of them.
Will you shut your fucking yapper? I just want to say thank you very much. We are going to continue. We do understand it's going to take a lot more shows before we start really generating traction. But until then, we'll do our best to keep you
All right, you ain't won an Oscar.
Oh, fuck
fucking
off.
wrap it up. Bye, driver. Bye. Bye, driver.
You're a fucking arsehole.
That's why I'm the funniest at Tempest. Hey.
That's why he had me on.
Just to big you up. No one else does.